何？ Hey people, how are we all doing? Is everyone good today? I know we even started a minute early, which is honestly just a miracle, to be honest. Like it's very rare that I'm even on time, let alone early. So look, that 1 minute early counts as a win. That 1 minute early definitely counts as a win, okay? Am I dying? I think so, yes. I definitely think so. I mean, I'm just, you know, man, it's one of those things, like, I'm just really tired of everything, you know, so I'm dying, I'm definitely dying, yeah. No, I'm dying because you guys always bully me, especially on the Pokemon streams, man. The Pokemon streams end up so weird. Like, I kid you not, right? Like, part of me was tempted when I got back from shopping like an hour ago. I was really tempted to just do the FF8 randomizer instead of the Pokemon stream, just because I know how freaking weird and random these actually get, okay? It's like, I know full well that the Pokemon streams is more about the banter and the fun, hanging out together and all that. But let's be honest, these get weird. I mean, we've not had anything as weird as the Pokemon Diamond, thankfully, but they still get weird, you know? So yeah, I was slightly considering it. But then I remembered we still have one Pokemon stream to do for the from the reminder list. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna get it knocked out. We're gonna get it done, and then I can finally, you know, work on actually finishing everything else off. Oh man, I am dying, yes, doll, I am dying. It's fine, it's fine. Bully the nerd. Jason, you may joke about that, buddy. You may joke about that, right? That is literally what happens around here. Like, if this is your first stream, the streams in general, and Discord, to be fair, like, yeah, if you're not on the Discord server, there's a link down in the description on YouTube. Definitely come join. I just get bullied. Like, that is literally what I am here for. I am here to get bullied. Like, yeah, sometimes we do some gaming things and all that, but most of the time, you guys just have fun by abusing me. That's kind of where it goes. Rack on, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, man. We got a few first timers here tonight. We have a few first timers for sure. Which, you know what? I'm definitely glad that you guys are here for your first time tonight instead of next Sunday. Well, I say next Sunday, like Sunday coming. Sunday coming is like the stream that I don't like first timers being at, because then they they have a little too much fun. It's a really bad thing to say, like, yeah, you know, like, oh yeah, people have so much fun on the first time stream, like on the first stream and that, with what we're doing on Sunday. So I prefer to break people in gently, you know. Oh, come on, Dal, we know you're gonna do both. It's your first time. I totally believe that, Moop. I totally believe that. You've not been abusing me for like 3 years now. I am well aware of that, buddy. I'm well aware of that. Oh, man, you've been watching on YouTube for years? Doing well, man. Have fun. I will indeed, Rakon. I will indeed, buddy. Oh, man. So, guys. As the titles say, and of course, as I briefly mentioned, we are doing a randomizer. It is the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer today. Just like Expedition 33 yesterday, and the FF8 Randomizer the other day. It's been a while since we've really done many streams lately, so I can't actually fully remember where we left off and what we've done and what we haven't done. We have 3 badges, I want to say. Yeah, we have 3 badges right now. So we are in like the ghost town and all that. So we still have quite a bit to go. But obviously, with it being a randomizer, I mean, it's... Luke, we have no idea what's going to happen, okay? We could have some fun. We could get horribly brutalated, which would be really embarrassing on Pokemon Crystal. So now that I've said that, I've totally just jinxed it, and that is probably going to happen. But yeah, let's have some fun, shall we? Let's have some fun. And remember, guys, remember, let's be nice. We don't need to abuse me too much today. You know, like, Luke, today is a Monday. Yeah, today is Monday, is it? Yes, today is Monday. Look, dude, I literally had to check what day it was yesterday as well during stream, and I've literally just had to do the same again. I'm literally losing my mind. I am genuinely going crazy and losing my marbles, man. It sucks. But yeah, so it is the start of the week, so we can start easy on the bullying, okay? We can start easy on the bullying. With that said, though, let's go ahead and change over to the game screen. This is a Nuzlocke, right? No, this is not a Nuzlocke. This is not a Nuzlocke. This is just a genuine like randomizer playthrough for a bit of fun, basically. Chris, dude, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member, my friend. Thank you. I really appreciate that, buddy. Brutalated isn't a word. It is in this chat. It is in this chat. I get brutalated all the time. Pain, please? No, Banger. No. You've been missing for like 2 years, Banger.
Name Caterpie. Primal's penis.
I don't have a Caterpie. Are we even doing the Pokemon names? Like, I don't even know where I can get a Caterpie from. But Banger, you've been missing for like 2 years, bro. You don't get to decide the pain anymore. Oh, man. You can't imagine a randomizer Nuzlocke? I believe quite a few people do actually do them. I believe people do randomizer Nuzlocks. I just don't. Like, I don't even know the full rules of a Nuzlocke to actually do one. Dude, I literally can't even remember what Pokemon we actually have. So we need to have a look-see at that. But yeah, like I've literally just confused myself to the point that I don't even know what I was on about anymore. Nuzlocke, yeah, I don't even know the rules for a Nuzlocke, so that's why I never do one. Like, I might do one in the future if I actually learned all the rules and that, but for now, it's just about fun, casual chilling, you know what I mean? It's like, we are just genuinely here for a bit of fun, maybe some memes and stuff like that, but the Pokemon streams in general is just to hang out, you know? I mean, in fairness, that is kind of what we do for the streams anyway. Like, streams on this channel, 99.9% of the time, they are just for us to actually, like, chill, hang out, and have a laugh together. You know what I mean? That is typically what we try and do on the streams. We never really do any challenges or anything like that. It is basically just a bit of fun, you know? We might do some weird things every now and again, but for the majority of it, yeah, we're just here to hang out. It's like the atmosphere we try and build, obviously, like, long-time viewers and that will already know this. The atmosphere that we try and have during the streams is basically like a bar atmosphere. So, you know, when you go to a bar with a bunch of friends and that, you're just hanging out, you're having fun. You know, that is typically what we try and aim for in the streams. We want that level of community where everyone can just sort of sit around, have a laugh.
Emotional damage!
Cause me emotional damage. Yes, that is typically how we do this. Yeah, we just typically want that fun atmosphere. You know what I mean? We never take ourselves too seriously, basically. You watch all my videos, happy to become a member finally. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them then, Chris. I'm really glad you enjoyed them, buddy. And as a bonus, because you've actually just become a member, that means you are actually going to get secret exclusive access. Well, I say exclusive, early access to the new website. It's like we have the domain all sorted now, which was like the last issue we were having. That is all sorted now. So all YouTube members, all Ko-Fi supporters, everyone is going to get a very special password to enter at primalstore.net, which allows you guys to view the new website early. It's like it's not completely finished just yet. There are still a couple of like little things that I need to do, but it's finished enough that people can have a look at it. You know what I mean? I mean, technically it is fully functional. So if people wanted to order or browse anything in that, they absolutely can do. But it's more just to give people an insight into what's coming. You know, a nice little sneak peek, if you will. So, yeah, get ready for that, man. Like, hopefully everybody likes the new layout that we're going for. It's like, a lot of thought has gone into the new website, especially with combining, like, the memberships and that. So hopefully a lot of people will enjoy sort of the goal for the new website. Hopefully, anyway. You bet it will break? I really hope not. I really hope not. Like, it is done via, like, a very well-known, like, website management thing and that, essentially. Like, it is a very well-known site service that quite a lot of the larger YouTubers use. So I'm hoping everything goes smoothly. So we should be okay. There shouldn't be any major roadblocks or anything like that. Like the main issue I'm having right now, and it's really weird, right? It's really freaking weird. You know, on Ko-Fi, the images I have for each membership tier, those images, for some reason, I kid you not, I can't find them on my desktop anywhere. Like I cannot find them on my PC. I can't find them on the PC. I can't find them on the NAS. I can't even find them on Discord. I cannot find them anywhere. So it's like, I think I'm going to have to create entirely new images for each of the membership tiers. But that is like the last issue, basically. So the only thing really not up and running fully on the site is basically just the memberships. That is basically the only thing that is like really missing at the minute. What's all randomized in this run? Literally everything, dude. Literally everything. Pokemon types, attacks, attack elements, attack PP. Literally everything is randomized. We have gone like full balls to the wall on this. Stretchy screen needs 4.3 or whatever Game Boy was. I know it's a little bit stretched. I was originally just using like the 4:3 aspect ratio. The problem I was having with that, though, is it leaves so much dead space on the screen that I actually think it looks incredibly hideous. But because, obviously, I had to, you know, go shopping today, I didn't have enough time to fully sort something out for this stream. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while, really. But yeah, I just didn't have enough time before the stream today to sort, like, a proper, like, banner/background image out. So we just did a quick temporary thing, you know what I mean? It will be sorted for the next time we do anything Pokemon related, though. So don't worry on that. It will only be a little bit stretched today. Make Honeybee lovely an image for the membership? No. Attack power? Yeah, attack power is randomized as well. Like the move attack power is randomized. Same with the accuracy. The accuracy is also completely randomized. You fell asleep to my videos many times. Aw, Dreamy. Are you trying to say I'm boring? No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. It's like a lot of people do say I have that like really relaxing voice, you know, which I don't know, it's kind of, for me personally, it's always been a little weird to hear that, right? I don't know why, it's always just been that little bit weird, because obviously I hear my own voice all the time when editing videos and stuff like that. And I don't know, I don't have that I don't have that opinion personally that it's a nice, smooth, soothing voice. Dude, really? Dude, I'm literally getting one-shot by a goddamn artillery. But yeah, I don't share the same opinion that my voice is nice and soothing. And I don't know why, you know, I don't know why. I just never have. But maybe it's just because, like, I'm so used to it and I have, like, a certain opinion of how my own voice sounds, maybe. You're wondering why Hydro Pump was super effective on a Magneton? Oh, yeah, like, all the elements are totally random. So it's like, right now, we're fighting an Octillery, right? We're fighting an Octillery. I have no idea what element it actually is. I have literally no idea what element it actually is. Either way, though, we've totally lost this fight, so we need to... I think we are going to have to gain a couple of levels, maybe. Because, yeah, we just literally just got one shot. Gyros and MDB have great Pokemon content. I think I might have seen... some of MDB's older stuff. Definitely not the newer stuff, though. Definitely not the newer stuff. J-Rose, again, I might have seen the odd thing from, but I don't actually watch a lot of Pokemon, believe it or not. Like, I do watch some stuff, but it's not... Pokemon is not my go-to watch, you know what I mean? I think your voice is soothing, to be honest. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, we always have fun getting anally destroyed by tentacles. No, that wasn't Morty. That wasn't Morty. That was the rival move. We need to beat the rival. Then we need to release the 3 legendary dogs. Oh, dude, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that one, buddy. But yeah, we need to release the 3 legendary dogs first, and then we can fight Morty. Hello, Evil. How you doing? You good today, bro? Cannot find the Sammy Am. I cannot find member images and ham. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much, dude. A level 16 Magikarp. We're not going to catch it, though. I mean, a Gyarados would be nice. I mean, it might be nice. It might be terrible. Who knows? But yeah, we're not going to catch it. I just want to gain a couple of levels. But yeah, I have no idea where the images are. Like, I've looked everywhere. I've looked through every single one of my hard drives. I've even looked through the Discord chat with the person who made them for me. And I just can't find them anywhere. I literally have no idea where they are. So the only thing I can really think of trying at this moment is going on Ko-Fi and seeing if I can download the images from that. Or at the very least, see if I, like, click on them. Maybe it will give me, like, the URL for, like, my folder for where they were uploaded from. And maybe I can find them that way. But I literally have no idea where they are, man. No, evolutions are not random. Evolutions are not random. They are, like, the only thing that is not random. Oh, man. Magikarp could be OP. Dude, could you imagine? Oh, excuse me. Could you imagine, though, if Magikarp was OP? That would be crazy. Did you do a team recap? Pokemon and moves? I had a little Luke yokai, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. My memory is terrible. Like, hands down, right? My memory is freaking trash. So even if I actually stopped and looked at all the elements and the move elements and all that, I would instantly forget. I know full well I would forget them. No bar fights? Exactly. We go for the bar atmosphere with no bar fights. We just like having some fun around here, you know? Why play with the game stretched? It looks bad and makes it hard to see chat. Oh yeah, the chat is actually kind of hard to see. It does. I don't think it looks bad though. Like in terms of the stretch screen, like looking from what I can see on the preview, it doesn't really look that stretched. But the alternative is having half the screen black. Like I didn't have enough time before stream to actually make a proper banner / background to cover up some of the black screen. So I figured, you know what, as a one-off, we'll just do it like this today. and then we'll go from there. Like, it will be sorted for the next Pokemon stream, but for today, it was just like a quick thing. Because I didn't get back from shopping until, I mean, it's 7:20 now. I got back about between 6 and 6:20. So by the time I got in, I actually set up and all that, then yeah, it wasn't that easy. Like, I just didn't have enough time to throw anything together, unfortunately. Random Evos are nuts. I have seen some randos with randomized evolutions as well, and it does get pretty crazy, yes. We all know it won't be sorted for then, let's be real. It will be sorted. You be nice, Dal. You be nice. See what people think? About what, Moop? About what? Oh, the poll. What would you rather, stretched or black borders? Everyone's voting black borders. And yet, looking at the preview, I genuinely don't even think it looks that bad. That's the thing. Like, I actually don't think it looks that bad, man. It doesn't even look that stretched. Like, I don't know. Like, looking at the preview, I genuinely don't think it looks stretched. Not about what you like. I know, Moop, I know. Hello, Mystique. How are you? Man, we're getting killed by a seal. This feels bad, man. Shinies only? You know, I was gonna turn shinies on in the options, but there wasn't actually an option for shinies, unfortunately. It would have been totally cool though to have everything be a shiny. That would be hilarious. Anyway, we can restretch it to the right a bit. I mean, I tell you what, like, I mean, judging by the poll, everyone wants the black borders anyway, so let's just sort this out. Woo, that is not the option I wanted. That is definitely not the option I wanted. How did I do this? How did I actually do this now? Configure. Literally can't remember how I did this. Tell you what, video. Hang on, retain aspect. Video, scaled resize. Let's do that to 1 a minute. Don't worry, I know it's gone super tiny. That's on purpose. That's totally on purpose. Don't worry, I'm fixing it. Scaled resize, size 6. Alright. And then if I pull that over, do you know what I mean? Like, that's just how much of the black screen there is. Oh, hang on. I need to move that up a touch. There we go. There we go. How is that? How is that? Like, that shouldn't be stretched anymore. Is it just me, or is there a black bar at the bottom of the screen? I can't fully tell. Is there a black bar at the bottom? That's the only problem with, like, trying to work out black screens and that. Because of the way OBS is, like, because of the general layout and all that, I can't actually tell if there's, like, a small black bar at the very bottom of it. Just reminds us, Chad, eat your Whopper burgers. That is so random. You mean like a Burger King Whopper? How you doing with anti-smoking? A part of me wants to say good, but a part of me wants to say not good either. Like, I've not managed to go totally nicotine-free yet. It is obviously the goal, you know what I mean? It is obviously the goal. I've definitely not managed that. Like, I'm gonna fully hold my hand up and say I've not managed to go nicotine free yet. However, I have managed to go from 20 a day, and I have massively cut down. But I will say I did fall off the wagon a little bit yesterday. I did fall off the wagon a little bit yesterday. I mean, hang on, let me take a look at how many I had yesterday. So midnight to midnight. Okay, I actually only had 3 yesterday. Technically midnight to midnight, but obviously I sleep during the day and I'm up all night. So let me do the last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, I've had 7. Which is not amazing. It's not amazing. Although if you go from like midnight yesterday morning, so yesterday morning at midnight to right now, which is what, 24 plus 19, so about 41. In 41 hours, I've had 9, which is definitely way too many. Like I will hold my hand up and say it's way too many for sure. It's just one of those things, man. Like I've definitely fell off the wagon a little bit, but I'm not giving up. I'm definitely not giving up. Like it's not even the weird thing is, right? The really weird thing is, it's not even like a craving. You know what I mean? Like it's genuinely not even a craving for when I actually have one. It's definitely slightly boredom related. It is definitely slightly related to boredom. But I think it's also related to what I'm actually doing, right? So yesterday when I was editing the challenge video, which is now live on Ko-Fi, by the way, the latest challenge. When I was editing that, I had 2 or 3. Was it 2 or 3? It was either 2 or 3 cigarettes during that editing stage. Because obviously, I'm a terrible editor. I don't like editing. I really actually hate it. And smoking was how I actually got myself through the editing previously. So it was kind of like second nature. And it was just like the stress levels were climbing. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's no excuse. Don't get me wrong. It was absolutely no excuse. I still shouldn't have smoked. I should have forced myself not to. But I just caved. I caved, you know what I mean? It was a really dumb decision. I absolutely shouldn't have, but I did. We're not going back to a full-time smoker, though. Like, I am 100% committed to giving up. So I am definitely not letting myself get back to the stage of actually smoking full-time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to sort of get myself into a pattern where I am killing the habits one by one. You know what I mean? So I've killed my wake-up smoke. So for those who don't smoke or have never smoked or anything like that, there are typically 4 cigarettes that are by far the hardest to give up, okay? There's the one where you wake up, the first smoke of the day. That is such a difficult one to give up. There's the after food cigarette. There's the before bed cigarette, and then there's the after sex cigarette. Those 4 are hands down the hardest 4 to give up. I have basically killed the habit for the after food. Like, I don't really need to smoke after food. I have also basically killed the habit now for the wake up cigarette as well. So there's 2 of the 4 big ones that I've basically killed. I've also basically killed the after sex cigarette. Those 3 are the difficult ones. Well, I say the difficult ones. Those 3 are the ones that I basically killed. The morning one is the biggest one. That was my biggest goal to get rid of, and I've basically done that now. So the one that I know I'm going to struggle with, especially when I go back to work, right? Because obviously when I go work, I leave my smokes at home, so I definitely can't have any. That's a 12-hour period. I go totally smoke-free. My most difficult section during my 4 shifts at work is when I get home. I typically have one before going to bed, and that is the one that I am struggling to give up the most. Once I can give up that one, I know for a fact I can give up them all together. Like, that is my goal for now. That is my biggest goal, to give up that one, and then I know I can cut out all these like random 6. Because it's not like I'm having one every hour. I'm not having one every hour. I'm not having one every 2 hours. It's such weird intervals. You know what I mean? Like, I've had one with a 30-minute gap, and I've gone 6 or 7 hours without one. You know what I mean? The cravings are coming and going. Like, I can ignore the cravings 99% of the time. I'm not really having any issues at all with the cravings. When I do end up actually smoking, though, it is such a weird... It's such a weird sensation. You know what I mean? It's not a craving, but it is a craving in a sense. It's kind of... I don't know. I don't know how to put it, you know? I really don't know how to actually describe the sensation. But it's one of those things where I know if I just waited like 30 minutes, right? If I could find something to do for that 30-minute period, I know I wouldn't have one. So it's kind of like that in the moment, you know? It's like the brain shuts off, and in that moment, I end up having one. Using patches or Gummel Lodgings or anything? No, so I can't use nicotine patches. Actually, I mean, I might be able to use the weaker one now. Now that I've actually quit. Well, I say quit. Now that I've massively cut down, maybe I can. But at the same time, I don't want to start introducing nicotine to the system. I've basically got over the nicotine addiction, and I'm on a habit addiction now. So I don't want to use nicotine patches. That would be like a big no-no for me, I think. Other than that, I did actually buy some chewing gum today. Like, I did buy like a big tub of chewing gum today. And I'm going to start using them. Like, if I ever start feeling the craving for a cigarette, I'm just going to have a chewing gum, and I'm going to see how that treats me. So that's a plan for now as well. You gave us smoke in December 2024. Oh, hello, Dark. How are you, by the way? Long time no see. Feeling recently broke and had a vape last month, but back to quitting. I mean, at least you were back to quitting, bro. At least you were back to quitting. You know, you had the one, and then you're back to being done. Quit about 10 years ago. Hardest thing I ever did. Good luck. It is difficult, man. It is difficult. Like, I think one of the biggest things I'm struggling with. Oh no, I didn't actually do the dancing girls. That's a good point, Rip. I completely forgot all about that. I'll have to go back and fight them in a minute. But yeah, one of the biggest things that I think I'm struggling with is it might sound a little weird. I don't know. You guys can be the judge of this. This will either sound weird or it won't sound weird. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys be the judge of this. But on day one when I decided to quit, right? I went through the withdrawals for 12 hours straight. And it was brutal. Like, it is hands down the worst feeling in the world that I went through at that stage. And it was crazy. But I had the willpower to get through it, right? Like, I used willpower to get through those 12 hours. And it ended up working. But, oh my god, not another rival fight. I just wanted to go and heal, dude. But yeah, so I used willpower to get through those first 12 hours. But then, as time has gone on, right? Like, as time has gone on, because I mean, I originally started quitting on the 6th of January. So that was 13 days ago, right? 13 days ago was when I first started to quit. During those 2 weeks, my willpower has definitely been dropping, which is not good. It is hands down not good. And that's not because of like a mentality thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely still want to quit. The mentality has not changed, but the willpower is getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and I'm hating it. You know what I mean? And it's so annoying. It is so annoying. It is unreal. Like, if I had a day one willpower for those 2 weeks, dude, I'd be totally smoke-free. I would be totally smoke-free, hands down, right now. Going cold turkey and it was easier than you thought it would be after nearly 20 years of smoking. See, I did try going cold turkey, but I caved after 12 hours and I had 1 cig. So I went 12 hours with nothing, had 1 cig. Then I went 26 hours with nothing, which was way easier than day one, right? Like, day one was hands down the worst, right? And then from there, I had another cig, and then I think I went another 12 hours, and then I kind of went to like 1 a day. And then since then, it did kind of go up and down. My biggest mistake was my days off, right? Because obviously I started to quit while I was at work. And then during my days off, being at home, having such easy access to smokes, I did cave a bit again. Like, I failed a bit miserably that week. I went up again. Nowhere near to 20. Like, it was still, like, I think it was still, like, between 3 and 5 a day. Still, obviously, no good, you know? It's still obviously no good. Like, I'm going to freely admit that. My only sort of silver lining, my own silver lining mentally is I didn't go back up to 20 a day. And then obviously once I was back at work, I was back down to like the 1 a day again. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was kind of one of them. It's definitely a challenge, man. It's definitely a challenge. No, it's not a restream, lads. It's not a restream. The chat on screen that you're seeing is from Twitch chat. I can't have both chats on screen, unfortunately. There is no way for me to have both chats on screen. Well, I mean, technically there is. Actually, I wonder if that'd work. Oh, I already deleted it. Never mind. There is technically one way I could do it, but I technically can't do that because it shows the like the website icons on there. So like on Twitch chat it'll show the Twitch symbol, on YouTube chat it'll show the YouTube symbol. People are getting banned for that. Unfortunately. So yeah, we can't really do that. I need to find a way to get both chats on screen without the symbols, which I just have no idea how we're actually gonna do. I do keep looking it up every once in a while, but yeah, it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. I'm good, Mystic. How about yourself, bro? Yeah, I think Twitch chat's a little bit quiet today anyway, which makes the change. Usually it's still going around. Usually YouTube is on the quieter side. Only addiction is video games and turning unused laptops into servers. Dude, that sounds like a good addiction, man. Especially the laptop one. Like, I would love to do that. You know, just buy some, well, not laptops specifically. I would love to do it with PCs. Like, just go out and buy like an old Dell Optiplex or something and turn that into a server. That would be so crazy. The only really annoying thing is with that for me personally. Moop, stop gambling. Oh, it's Doyle. Guys, stop gambling while we're streaming. Like, you can do that after stream. But yeah, my only annoying thing with like server stuff and that is...
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Right, now maybe I could talk. But yeah, so the only reason why I won't start doing like the Dell Optiplex stuff or like a custom server is my entire system base right now is on a Synology. And obviously Synologies make things easy with all like the Docker images and that. Like, I've already got it all set up. I don't want to have to go through all the hassle of like trying to migrate it over, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I would absolutely love to go like my own custom server route, but in the end, I'm too locked into Synology now, unfortunately, which sucks because Synology is going downhill so freaking badly. Okay, if you guys are just gonna keep gambling, I'm just gonna turn the chat on screen off. And after years, occasionally getting the cravings for even longer. My system had no nicotine for over 300 days. Unfortunately, going to the parents for Christmas broke me and caused you to vape. Understandable. Especially if a lot of people around you are also smoking and vaping. Like, I can understand why that would cause you. Like, it's definitely a bit of a struggle when others around you are smoking. It's like, take Dal, for example. So, Dal over on Twitch chat, he is actually coming down to my area next month, like early Feb, like second week of Feb or something like that. First or second week of Feb. I think it's the second week. He is actually coming down to my area, and he is also a smoker. By then, I am totally hoping to be entirely smoke-free. So he would be obviously going out for a cigarette on his own, basically, which, you know, sucks for him. He's going to be lonely, but it's only Dal, so, you know, no big worry there. But it's like every time he goes out for a smoke, I know full well that I will have that urge, right? It's the same with Nana Primal downstairs. Nothing, Dal, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. So what are the rules / settings of this run? Basically, everything, Ivy, is randomized. Literally everything is randomized. Primal and Dal are going to spend Valentine's Day celebrating their love story. You know what? You joke about that, Dot, but it's actually correct. We are actually meeting up on Valentine's. Oh, man. It's like, we are together, I believe, on the 13th and the 14th, and I think he's going home on the 15th. I think. I'm pretty sure that's the case anyway.
Hello, motherfucker.
No, Doyle, you can still come, dude. If you want to come, you can still come. It's like, ignore Dal. No restrictions on catching / item use. No, it's just a fun little randomizer that we're doing. Just a bit of fun. Really is Pokemon Crystal. It is, Julian. It is. Why do you sound so surprised about that, man? Why do you sound so surprised about that? I'll go who's the quitting. Well done starting that journey. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. But I've literally just talked about that for like 20 minutes. So I don't really want to like repeat the whole story, unfortunately. What I might do though is I might actually go through the VOD later and just turn that into like a highlight, if you will, and maybe just upload that to YouTube. Because I think a lot of people will actually want to hear that, you know? A lot of people will probably want to hear that story. Look out the VOD. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, Dan. Don't worry about it, Dan. Like, it's just really unfortunate timing, you know what I mean, dude? If it was like an hour to an hour and a half later, I totally would have explained it again, but with you coming in literally just as I finished, it's kind of one of them, you know what I mean? Tell you what though, one thing I've noticed since sort of quitting, right? Well, I say quitting, obviously trying to quit. I had basically given up sugar before I tried to give up smoking. Like, I've basically given up sugar for like 6 months, right? Probably even longer than that, actually. It might even be closer to a year. Because obviously all the dental work I had to go through and that, I basically gave up sugar. Since I've massively cut the cigarettes down, I kid you not, I've been craving sugar so badly. I think that was on about the hotel offer. Oh, okay. How were the dicks yesterday? Very gummy. Very gummy. They weren't terrible though, but honestly, considering the price of them, they shouldn't be. Like, they were surprisingly expensive. Quit drinking 15 years ago. I was 6+ beers and nice. I smoked 6 too, but only 3 each a day. I relapsed once after 6 months, but never again. Don't give up ever. I am absolutely not going to Latro. Like, don't worry on that one, man. I might have my mess ups. You know, I might have some little relapses. Some days I might smoke more than I definitely should, but the goal is never going to change. The goal is always going to be smoke free. It's like when I do eventually have like a little relapse and that, I kid you not, I actually hate myself. Like, it's a really bad feeling. Like, obviously, I know all these like quit smoking series all saying that, like, if you have a relapse, if you make a mistake and all that, like, don't sweat it. Like, don't blame yourself, essentially. Like, it is a difficult thing to do. It will probably happen. But at the same time, like, it's just one of those things, you know, I feel so disappointed in myself when it does happen. And it's like, I don't know, I don't even do it with a craving, that's the thing. And I think that's why it frustrates me so bad. If I was struggling with the cravings, then I could slightly, you know, use that, and I could sort of talk myself into it, like, you know, the craving was really bad, you know, like, but it's not, that's the thing. And that's why I think I get so annoyed with myself. I'm actually going to do the dancers, Dart. We're going to go do the dancers. Brady, lad, keep it up. Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, buddy. Like, it does mean a lot. This is why I'm being totally upfront and honest with you guys. Hey, Jim. Yeah, this is why I'm totally being upfront and honest with you guys. Like, you've got to think, right? You guys only see what happens on camera. Yeah, you guys only see what happens on camera, or what I talk about in videos. That means you guys don't get the full story. Yeah, so I easily have the chance to blag you guys and be like, oh yeah, no, it's going great. You know, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. I'm doing amazing. But that defeats the point. You know, I want to be honest. I want to keep you guys totally in the loop, because then when I do well, you guys know I'm doing well. If I'm failing, then you guys know I'm failing, and you guys will give me shit for failing, which is good, you know, like, it definitely works having that response, because it's not even like a negative response, right? Like, whenever you guys give me grief for failing on that, it comes from a place of disappointment, and it's never super negative, you know. It's not quite abusive, if that makes sense. No, abusive is the wrong word. Abusing is definitely the wrong word. What's the best way of putting it? You guys talk out of concern, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's not malicious. It's not malicious, you know. It doesn't get to me or anything like that, if that makes sense. Exactly, like Doyle said, you guys do it in a reinforcing way. You know, you guys talk in a reinforcing way, which is definitely very helpful for someone trying to give up and to quit. So that is definitely very, very beneficial. It's like Gem, I will freely admit right now, I don't even really tell Gem anymore if I have a smoke. Obviously, if she's at home and she sees, then, you know, it is what it is. But I don't really tell her anymore because she obviously gets disappointed, but the way what she says and the way she says it isn't in a reinforcing way, if that makes sense. So it's like when that happens, I'm just like, if you're just gonna keep on, I'm just gonna leave the room. You know what I mean? That's how my reaction is with Gem when it happens, because it does get kind of frustrating. Obviously, she's disappointed that I had a smoke. You know what I mean? So I know it's out of frustration. She wants me to quit because I want to quit. Like, I totally get it. But I also definitely think she sort of goes about it the wrong way, if that makes sense. Hey, Salah, who let this weirdo stream? Everybody. But yeah, so you guys, yeah, you talk shit out of love, Rob. It's like you guys are definitely very reinforcing, which is great. You know, and I think really that's what it comes down to. That's the important thing, you know? I don't even know if I even have any Pokeball. Ooh, we should get some super potions, shouldn't we? Yeah, I'm gonna get some super potions just for healing. That could be really helpful because we have like no healing. And then I'm actually gonna get some Great Balls because I'm pretty sure I don't really have any. It is gonna be fun, yes! We've been trying to find out someone so we can lynch them. You never lynch my fans, man. You never lynch my fans. It's like if even one person likes me, then they are the king. Hi, peeking in during raid break. How am I doing? At least I vaguely remember a Pokemon named Aru. You're the first Pokemon in our list, Aru, but you keep dying like every fight. So not amazing, not amazing. And your moves aren't that amazing either. Now, if I remember correctly, all these dancers use EVs, right? I'm pretty sure all the dancers use the different EV evolutions. But yeah, that's where I am on the smoking. But yeah, as I say, that's why I'm fully honest with you guys. There is absolutely 0 point in me not being honest. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, random. Duh. I genuinely didn't even think about that. Have we actually, you know what? Have we actually come across a trainer that's used the legendary against us yet? I think we've seen Ho-Ho, right? Like, I think we've seen Ho-Ho. Ammo, thank you for the sub as well. How you doing today? You good? Just like in raid then. Yeah, basically, Aura. We heard it first then. Primal doesn't have great balls, to the surprise of no one. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is definitely not what I said. Constructive criticism is always good. Exactly, Lena, exactly. Like that. So, long-time viewers, obviously this isn't about streams in general, right? Like, long-time viewers of the videos, especially, oh, speaking of legendaries, there we go. Especially, like, way back in the day, where I was just doing, like, daily Let's Play stuff. You know, like, back when I was doing daily Let's Play videos. Or even when I first started the challenges and the Overpowered videos. One of the things I've always asked for is feedback. You know, because criticism is what's needed to improve. You always need criticism. Hello. What can I do for you? Oh, coffee. We have a coffee delivery, guys. How nice is that a Primal? Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, then. Yeah. Thank you. She's very nice, isn't she, guys? Yeah. What do you consider to be my hardest FF10 challenge? I mean, obviously the alphabet, right? Like the alphabet challenge for sure. If we ignore the alphabet and we just focus on like the videos I've made where it's like a one and done challenge, items only was pretty brutal. Wait, how the hell have we just started a hype train? Hang on, have I missed something? Like, I know Ammo just subbed a while ago, but a hype train has literally just started with nothing coming through. Has someone just, like, subbed or gave bits or anything, and it's not come through? That is so weird. That is so... Okay, I have no idea why that's just started. Oh, what was I talking about? I've literally just lost what I was talking about, man. Oh yeah, the hardest challenge. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I have as well, though. So I literally don't know why a hype train has just started out of nowhere. Item only was pretty brutal. Like, item only was definitely pretty brutal, but that was mainly brutal early on. Like, towards the later end, it wasn't really all that bad. Magic only was actually quite difficult as well. Magic only was definitely quite difficult because of the early grinds. Like, I struggled even in the ruins with, like, you know, the ruins just after Warlord's Temple where you fight, like, the octopus and that? I struggled so much on the magic only run there. Like, that was really, really difficult. Other than that, I haven't necessarily struggled with 10 runs. Like, they take time, don't get me wrong. They do take a lot of time, but they're not necessarily difficult, you know? Like, with 10, it's a very strict numbers game a lot of the time. So if you hit a wall, a lot of the time, it's not really a case of an incorrect strategy. A lot of the time, it's just you need higher numbers, you know what I mean? Because obviously, with the limitations we put in place, a lot of it does mean we can only really get past something with bigger numbers, unfortunately. There's not a lot that we can really do about that. You broke it? It's okay, Ammo. It's only Twitch. Twitch is always broken. What's new? But it was getting cold. The entire system...
My dick is uncomfortably erect.
Yeah, I promise I don't have a boner. Like, nobody can see below the desk, right? What do you mean, gamer? What do you mean, dude? The entire system commit. I don't fully get what you mean there. Going to do a magic only run right now, and the grind is brutal. I mean, how strict are you being, Chris? Are you like on expert sphere grade? You're not allowed to do the first boss until you have magic, or what? Eating system? Oh, okay. Now I slightly get you. And Dodd, thank you very much for the itty bitties, bro. What's this about new hype train emotes, by the way? Like, Twitch sent me an email a couple of weeks ago. No, it was before New Year's. It might have been before Christmas as well. I'm not 100% sure on when it was. It was in December. Twitch sent me an email basically like, yeah, we have all these freaking new hype train emotes. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what's the deal with them? Does anyone know? I would go and look for the email, but it's going to be so far back in my inbox that I know for a fact I won't find it. In a few months, they change out what emotes you can get from the hype train. Oh. And yeah, I remember when we were doing like our partner push and that ages ago, we had hype train after hype train after hype train. They just did no new emotes for like 8 months. Oh, it was terrible. It is 2 degrees outside. Ouch. It's 8 degrees outside here, which is actually kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting it to be that hot. That is definitely a little surprising for sure. Anyway, guys, I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I do need to quickly run to the toilet. So while I am gone, please, by all means, talk shit, plot my murder, as you guys always do. I will be as quick as I possibly can, and I will go through everything in chat when I get back. So just give me 2 minutes and have fun amongst yourselves, you know? We're all friends. told you guys I'd be quick. I told you guys I'd be nice and quick. Math for Primal, bigger number better. Exactly. Exactly. You just nailed it in one row. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Well, not that shocked. Look. Just because I have a very bad bladder. Well, I say bad bladder, I have like a child bladder. Luckily enough, I'm not drinking alcohol. Otherwise, then it would be bad. If I was drinking alcohol and I went toilets before I'd got through like 3 drinks, I would be going toilets every 30 minutes. Is anyone else that bad with like bladder control? Like, don't get me wrong, I've never really peed, like I've never peed myself or anything like that. But I do feel like I have to go to the toilet like every 30 minutes to an hour. Especially when drinking. Oh, man. Whoa, Salah, what are you on about there? What? What are you on about there? Calling is not alcohol? Technically it is. Technically it is. Yeah, can't do first boss till I have a spell. After that, all magical characters are going down Lulu's path. Ouch. Yeah, just so you're aware, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I had to get Fundara to beat the first boss. I mean, it is gonna be difficult, Chris, so I definitely don't envy you, man. I'm glad mine is done and I never have to do it again. Magic only FF10 is definitely a huge grind. I believe your audience are entirely out of nappy, so bladder control is one of our passive skills. You know what I mean? Okay, a weaker bladder then. A weaker bladder. That is probably the better way to put it. Like, I do have a weak bladder where I have to go to the toilet very often. It's like Doyle and Dell will confirm, right? The first year they came down here, I broke the seal very early and I was going toilet like all night in the bar. Whereas this year, I managed to hold on and I didn't break the seal early, so it wasn't actually that bad. But yeah, if I go toilets, like... If I go toilets between the first and like the second pint, I'm going to be going toilet every 30 to 40 minutes, hands down. Although I am actually, no man, it's the Sports Direct Morg's fault. Even when I'm at work, dude, even when I'm at work and I'm just having like a normal sized cup of coffee, I still go toilet every hour. My bladder control is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Change tactics so Dal don't follow you to the bathroom. Yeah, that's what it was. I was trying to hold out as long as possible so I wouldn't get stalked in the bathroom. But yeah, it's like one of the things I am worried about though is obviously Sunday we're doing the wheel, right? We're doing the wheel on Sunday, and we do have alcohol on the wheel. The thing is with alcohol is any smoker will tell you drinking makes you smoke more. So I'm definitely a little bit worried on that side of things, you know? But at the same time, I feel like it would be a good test to see where I am in terms of quitting with having a bit of alcohol on the wheel. So we'll see whether we go from, you know, like the odd one here or there, or to a more routine that nice with alcohol. Because it would be quite important to figure out, especially with having to go drinking in like a month anyway. So I wanna know sort of what I'm in for. Roland, dude, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Have you been lucky with the randomness? Hell no. In fact, we're probably gonna get crushed right now. Oh wait, no, that's Leech Life, dude. I thought it were. You know, when I learned that, I actually thought it was the seed one, right? Where it would absorb health every turn, but no, okay, that works. And it's super effective, so we have a way to get through the Atelier now. We just need to hope this kills it. There's someone here to... Wait, there's someone there to smack you if you reach for a cig, right? What, at home or like when drinking? Because no, I probably wouldn't get it smacked out of my hand or anything. Like, I'd just... If Jem was there, she would give me a very disappointed look and she would start giving me shit. That's about all that would happen. Like, she would give me shit and then she would go in a mood with me and then I'd have to deal with it. With the wheel? I mean, yeah, I'd have Gem there. I know that's too good. I go to the toilet, sleep, and then have to go to the toilet again every night. Oh, man. You know what's really annoying? You know what's really annoying? I will go toilet. I will get in bed. And if I lie on my right-hand side, right? Like, if I lie on my right-hand side, because I can't lie on my stomach and I can't lie on my back. I have to lie either on my right side or my left side. If I lie on my right side, I can get comfy. Like, I get comfy easier. But I also need to go toilet, like, almost instantly. I can be in bed for 10 minutes after going toilet, and I will need to go toilet again. I hate it, man. I hate it. Where's Twitch chat gone? I turned it off because they were using the gambling command in there. So I just turned it off. Like, no one was really talking on Twitch at the time, so I just turned it off. Although, then again, more people are talking now, so I'll turn it back on. There we go. It's turned back on. Now we just need to wait for people to actually talk. Who are you going to fight here? No one. We're not going to fight anyone. We do have to go and do the gym now. Like, we can go and do the gym now, I should say. Talk. There we go. See? But yeah, if I hide the chat and then, like, unhide it, it basically clears everything that's been said. It basically refreshes the chat at that point. You want to try 8 after watching Primals run? Magic was one that I never beat the game using. I think that's because Magic in FF10 is very weak in general. Like, it's not super amazing, right? Although, I tell you what, I did have an idea for a run, which is really annoying because I've actually just uploaded an FF10 run. Obviously, it's on Ko-Fi right now. Public release will be on Friday. Public release is 6 PM Friday. It is FF10. I'm not telling you what the run is. Actually, no, I mean, technically Ko-Fi spoils what the run is. It's Blitzball only. But, right, while I was doing that run, I did get a sudden idea, and it was totally out of the blue. Literally just totally out of the blue. I had an idea, and I was like, this could work. The only downside is, right, it would be a very long run. For me, it would be very long. Like, it would be a very grind-heavy run. And it would be a grind-heavy run pretty much the entire run. You know, it would be grind-heavy from start to finish. The fights might be a little bit boring. I don't know. Not quite, Exodia, not quite. But yeah, the fights might be a little bit boring with the idea I had. But I feel like the challenge itself would be in the dynamics of it. And so I started thinking about this, and I started to, like, roughly plan it out. And I was like, this could work, but it might take half my life. So I was like, do I really want to go ahead and do another FF10 challenge so soon after the last one? Or do I do other things? You know what I mean? And in the end, I couldn't settle on which I was going to do, you know? Because it's really slightly irritating. There's so many FF games, right? There's so many FF games. But in terms of performance, FF 1 to 4 performs terrible. Like, hands down, they perform absolutely terribly bad. 7, 8, and 9 are very iffy. And 12 can fall in with that as well, actually. Like, 7, 8, 9, and 12 are very iffy. Some will do incredibly good, and some will be very poor. Whereas FF10 is consistently good in terms of, like, interaction, viewership, channel growth. You know, FF10 kind of ticks all the boxes for the challenges. But the problem is, I don't want to do just FF10 challenges because then people will get bored, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh man. So it's like all these ideas I get are usually always for FF10. I'm like, okay, that's actually a really good idea, but can I do that on, like, a different FF game? And 9 times out of 10, it just never works out. That's why I have so many FF10 challenges. Whereas I think the game that I like doing challenges on the most is FF9. FF9 is definitely the one I like the most for challenges. There's just something fun about FF9. Love Blitzball when I played 10 as a kid. No, I just tolerate the required amount. Pretty much how I usually go as well. Pretty much how I usually am as well. Okay, so, guys. Ivysaur doesn't have a fist, right? Like, Ivysaur doesn't have a fist to use for a punch, but... I've still not played World of Final Fantasy, no. Maybe I should do that for my next stream. Like, my next stream thing, you know what I mean? Because I have been sort of thinking what I should do after we do, like, Pokemon, FF8 Randomizer, and Expedition 33. I have been trying to think about what I want to do after them. And maybe I should do a blind World of Final Fantasy run, because I've still never played it. Have you worked out how to do FF13 without demonetization? It's literally not possible. It is literally not possible to do FF13 without being demonetized. Because all the cutscenes, the music... You can't go more than 20 minutes in that game without having anything copywritten. That's why I don't do anything on FF13. That's why, like, one of the Ko-Fi goals... I know it was an old post on Ko-Fi, but we did this, like, graph. In fact, maybe I can pull that up. In fact, the graph is super cool as well. It was really cool how it was made. Let me see if I can pull it up. But one of the things on said graph, right, was basically once we had Ko-Fi up to a certain level, you know, obviously the first goal was always going to be to hire an editor, right? The first goal is hands down, we need an editor, because then I can actually go back to, you know, a lot of good. Well, I can go back to just focusing on challenges, you know what I mean? Now, open image in new tab. Okay, can I zoom that in? I can zoom that in. Where's OBS? Web page and cam screen, left monitor, there we go. So we actually made this image for Ko-Fi, right? We made this image for Ko-Fi. So this was our little goal, right? This was our little goal. Let me zoom in a little. I know it's not super clear right now, and some things are actually different. Like, some things have actually changed since then. But the first goal was always going to be getting an editor, right? That's the first goal. Unfortunately, to do that, it does kind of require getting an office as well. That's why the goal is unfortunately a little bit higher than ideal. That's the first goal that we want around here. Because then it just gives me more time to work on challenges. Remember before how I was releasing a challenge like every week? That's because I could literally spend all week just doing said challenges and someone else would edit them. Whereas now I'm like spending half my week editing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of them. Like, the first goal is always going to be an editor. And once it got up to a certain point, I can't remember what the exact goal was. I think it was like 2,500 a month or something like that. Once we got to that certain point, we could basically disregard YouTube monetization, right? Like, we wouldn't need to worry about ads. The only thing we would need to worry about is if something is like actually copyrighted and gave strikes. That would be the only thing we would need to worry about. But if it was just a case of no monetization, once the Ko-Fi could support the channel, we wouldn't need to worry about that, and that would open up so many doors. Because there are actually a lot of FF13 ideas I have for challenges that I can't do, just because it would be pointless. Like, I wouldn't be able to earn anything from the video, you know what I mean? That's why I always have such a focus on trying to boost Ko-Fi and like merch sales and stuff like that. Because I want to remove the reliance away from YouTube. I want to remove the financial situation away from YouTube, because then we just open up so many doors from that point on. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas for FF13. Last time I checked the spreadsheet, which was a couple of weeks ago, I've not really added anything to it since then, other than this latest FF10 idea. Last time I checked, FF13, I have... It's either 15 or 16 ideas that I just can't do. And it sucks, because I actually like FF13. So unfortunately, we can't really do anything with that for a bit. It's a very good game if you like monster capture games. It's always been on my radar. You know, it's always been one of those things that I do wanna try, for sure. Like I need to actually get around to it for sure. That, you know what, that is going to be our next stream game. Once we finish the 3 games that we're streaming right now, that is going to be our next stream game. We are going to do World of Final Fantasy. Yakuza? I mean, I've never played a Yakuza game. Like I've never played a Yakuza game. So I mean, I could give that a try, but again, that would probably be a stream game, you know what I mean? Because I really want to go back to streaming more often. Obviously, it's difficult working 4 on 4 off, and then, you know, having to do stuff at home, like go shopping and do DIY and that. And then I've also got to try and spend time with Gem as well, which is, you know, quite difficult, obviously, with working so much. But I really want to start streaming more often again, because I do enjoy streaming. That's the thing. I do enjoy streaming. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. But it's just like, there's just not enough time to do it as often as I want to. You have a list of what you have in the randomizer? Literally everything is randomized except for evolutions. Literally everything is randomized except for evolutions. Never thought I would see you playing Pokemon. I like Pokemon. I actually do like Pokemon games, believe it or not. Like, I don't really like the newer ones on the Switch and that, but yeah, I mean, the older Pokemon games, I really enjoy. Like, I've always been a big fan of Pokemon. Well, the games, anyway. The show, yeah, not really. I used to play the card game as a kid, but then I very quickly changed from the card game over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh god, she's here in chat. Everybody hide. Everybody hide. Hello, Jam. Hello. And that's not what you were saying the other day about, like, the next month. You were saying we weren't going to have any time together over the next month. You need a 9-day week, lad? Dude, I need a 20-day week. Like, you know what? You know how everyone says, she can't slap me, she's at work. You know how every once in a while, like, a conversation topic will come up like, oh, what would you do if you could stop time? Yeah, like, what would you do if you could stop time? You know what I would do? As long as like technology still worked, like electricity and all that, I would genuinely stop time for like 4 years, and I would just make a shit ton of content. That is genuinely what I would do. I'd just play like my entire backlog of games, turn it all into content, and then we'd go nuts. You know? Right, here we go. Morty time, and we do have a prediction up on Twitch for this. Yeah, there's not enough time in the week, man. There's not enough time in the week. Oh, I've just noticed something in the corner of my eye. I don't know how many people would care about this. Question. This is only for the YouTube viewers. Actually, no, Twitch viewers as well. Who right now is watching the stream on their phone? Specifically their phone. This is actually kind of important. Can we have a show of hands, please? Who is watching the stream right now on their phone? Yeah, I mean, as long as I could still do stuff, Rob, then it's fine. It's like if like life was frozen, you know, like you didn't grow old or anything like that. Okay, so there are a few people watching on phones. Your tablet doesn't count because I don't think that would change for what I'm about to say. So there are a couple of people on phones then. So I've just seen in the corner of my eye, YouTube has a new feature. I can't enable it right now. This is obviously before you go live sort of thing. YouTube has a new option called Dual Stream. Automatically generate a vertical cropped version for the shorts feed. So maybe I did reply to you. Yeah, it's okay. I'll talk to you later about it. Don't worry too much. Yeah, YouTube has a dual stream function, so I can stream normally to YouTube like I am now, and then apparently they can automatically create a second version for like a short, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to look into that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to look tomorrow. I'm not even streaming tomorrow. Next time I stream, I'm gonna have to look into that because that could be really, really cool. It's like OBS does have a plugin that technically lets you do that as well, but it's fucking terrible. I tried it before, and for some reason, the YouTube stream just had no audio when I did that. So this might be a good way around that. It probably would actually be a really good way around it, especially if I could choose the way it went, you know? If I could choose the way it crops and all that. How does it do it, Rob? Does it just like smush the screen in? Because that would be really good, because then it puts me in the shorts feed as well, which would be insanely amazing. I do need to start making more shorts. I need to get in the shorts feed. Same with TikTok. I need to get onto TikTok. And Instagram. Although, weirdly enough, right? Just random question. Super random, I know. Does anyone follow me on Instagram? I know I've got like 600-700 followers on there, so I imagine a couple of you do. But just a genuine question. Do many of you follow me on Instagram? I can on OBS, Jim. I can on OBS, but I also don't actually have streaming unlocked on TikTok. Like, I don't have streaming unlocked on TikTok, unfortunately. In order for me to unlock streaming on TikTok, I need to have, I think it's 1,000 followers, and then I think it's 100,000 total views, and then I can sort of like upgrade my account to allow streaming on there. So I don't unfortunately have that, sadly. You're not a fan of vertical vids on YouTube? Well, that's the thing with the dual, Rob. You would be able to choose which way you have. That was loud. Of course, Dart. Of course. But yeah, no, you can totally choose which way you have it. It would just be for those who want to watch it like a short. You know what I mean? You had to uninstall Instagram. Far too much doing scrolling. Understandable. Understandable. But yeah, so I logged into Instagram for the first time in like 6 months, right? Like it's kind of weird. The only time I ever upload to Instagram is when I was going to events. When I was going to events or when I went on like a caravan holiday with Gem. Those were the only times I uploaded to Instagram. And I logged on like totally randomly about 8 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago. Actually, no, it wasn't that long ago. Well, it definitely wasn't that long ago. 2-3 months ago. Yeah, about 2-3 months ago. And dude, I was getting like 4,000 hits a month on Instagram, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even post on there. I literally don't even post on Instagram. I was getting like 3,000 to 4,000 hits a month. I was like, dude, what? Like, I need to start making more Instagram content. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna start doing. Same with TikTok. I need to go on TikTok. Like, shorts are the way to go for growth these days, man. The only problem is, like, it's hard to make short form content. Because it's like, you have 2 choices with shorts, right? I beat Morty, by the way, Moop, if you want to declare the prediction. I won! Yeah, there's basically 2 kinds of short form content you can do, right? You can do highbrow content for adults, which may or may not do well. So think like dark humor and stuff like that. Yeah, that might do well. But obviously, it needs the right audience. Yeah, pets as well. Pets as well are big on shorts. But at the same time, trying to beat all the AI slop these days, not easy. But, the other way of doing short form content is, this is going to sound really, really bad. So please don't take it in the way that I know it might sound. The other way of doing TikTok and all that sort of stuff, like shorts, is to focus on kids. And I know how that sounds. I know how that sounds, especially with all the YouTube scandals out there. No, so with stuff like shorts and that, you just want to create pure crap that will hold like 8 to 15-year-olds' attention, right? Just make them laugh, and that is your best performer for shorts. See, I knew exactly how you guys would take it, man. I knew exactly how you guys would take it. But no, that is how you blow up with shorts. You have to make content that targets the kids. Because kids will doom scroll for fucking 10 hours a day. Whereas an adult might only doom scroll while he's taking a shit. See, I knew how you guys would take it, man. I knew how you guys would take it. Primal is now on a list. Oh, dude.
FBI, open up!
I've been on lists for years, man. Not those kind of lists, though, thankfully. I'm good, Dom. I'm good, man. My day's going okay, bro. Thank you very much. Hey, we're just talking about YouTube Shorts and TikToks being popular, okay? That's all we're talking about right now. Oh, I swear to God, man. You guys are gonna get me arrested, man. You guys are absolutely gonna get me arrested. I know full well you are. You know what? We need to level some of our other Pokemon as well. We need to level some of our other Pokemon. I should probably get rid of those 2 level 5s as well. What, his legal name was Primal? Yeah, my legal name is Primal. Primal is on my birth certificate. You know what? Moop's not here right now, so I'm going to declare a winner. I did not rip on Morty. I beat him first go. So there we go. Enjoy your points, whoever won. But yeah, the problem with creating shorts like that is it kills your brain cells. You know what I mean? It kills your brain cells. I don't like... I say I don't like. I've considered making brain dead content like that. But even just in the planning stage, it's like... ugh. You know what I mean? It kills my brain cells, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Which obviously sucks, right? Because it is by far the easiest way to grow a channel. But at the same time, I just don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it, man. Is the UK there are easier ways to get arrested? Oh, I know. Oh, I know for sure. Yeah, I don't want to create content like that, you know what I mean? I would actually rather create fun content, you know? That's what I would rather create, anyway. But, yeah, it's one of them. It just kind of sucks that is just the way the world is now. Well, that's the way content is these days. You either need a massive budget like Mr. Beast or someone like that, so you can just make like batshit insane over-the-top videos, or you need pure brain rot. Those are like the only 2 formats that do well these days. Even games are struggling in general now. Like, unless you're already a large YouTuber making gaming videos, it's a struggle these days. Like, even challenges for me and that challenge, like videos that used to get 200,000 views easy are now struggling to hit 40,000. There's a distinct lack of Umbreon in your party. Yeah, but Randomizer, man, Randomizer. We don't have an Umbreon yet. What you got planned next on live stream? Well, we are still doing, obviously, Pokemon Crystal. We still got the FF8 Randomizer to do, and we still have, whatchamacallit? Expedition 33. We still have those 3 games to do. After those 3 are done, we're going to move on and do World of Final Fantasy. You would love prison? Hell no. I would never survive prison. I would absolutely be a prison bitch. Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I actually went out and got this. Hang on. That's one of the reasons I actually went out and got this. That's one of the reasons I went out and got this, because I want to make other content. I think I might have shown this off on stream before. Although I don't actually know where the lock is for it now. Like, it comes with a key and I have no idea where it is. So hopefully I never lock this box. Yeah, this is what it is. Oh, that's so gonna fall out, isn't it? Let me just take that out so it doesn't fall while I hold it up. Yeah, I got this. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's basically like a little vlogging camera essentially. I got that because I wanted to expand on content, just because games are, you know, not really doing much anymore. Like, it's really hard to get a good gaming video going. And then that opens up way more content opportunities. But it's really difficult to vlog, man. Like, finding stuff to actually vlog that would be interesting is very, very difficult. Like, I vlogged the birthday weekend in December. Obviously, we had a bunch of viewers down in that. So I vlogged that weekend. I've got all the footage for that. But the person who I was going to have edit it for me has unfortunately gone through a breakup with his, like, very long-term partner. That happened just before Christmas, I believe. So he is not really in the mood to edit for me, and now he's just basically traveling the world. So yeah, he's not able to do that for me, unfortunately. And editing vlog footage is hard. Like, editing a vlog together it's way past my skill level. You know what I mean? It is infinitely past my skill level, that is. Which sucks, because we had some fun moments, man. We had some fun stuff that happened at the party. But I just can't edit, which really limits what I can actually do. The YouTube gaming sector has been oversaturated for years now. Exactly. Like, you can still make some fun content, but the problem is getting it out there. That's always been the problem. Like, unless you are already an established creator, it's difficult to get anything out there now. Just because, as you say, it is oversaturated. There's so many people doing it. Well, it's one of them, you know. It's one of them. What can you do? You just sort of have to roll with it, you know. It's okay though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have no vision or expectations or anything like that to, like, hit 1 million subs or anything. Like, I know it's not gonna happen. I make the wrong type of content for that. And I also... I don't necessarily think I have the personality for that kind of content, you know what I mean? So, 1 million subs is definitely... It's a goal, but I'm realistic. I know it's not gonna be hit. So it's like, I'm very happy with my size. I would like to do a little better, you know, don't get me wrong. I would always like to do a bit better and improve on that. But I think realistically speaking, I know where I'm at, you know? I know where I'm at, and I know kind of where I'm going to be at. So I'm okay with it. He was a prison bitch. Love DBZ Abridged. I still need to watch it. DBZ Abridged is one of those things I still need to watch. I think I've watched clips of it, but I've never watched the whole thing. Like, I really do need to watch it. Never have my size. I'm comfortable with his 1-inch one day. Hey, I'll have you know I am at least a 3-inch man, okay? I am at least a 3-incher. Alright, come on, dude. Give me a little bit of credit here. I've still not watched it, though. No, I've still not watched the abridged FF7. Like, you know what? You know what's really annoying? I don't actually watch YouTube much anymore, and it's really sucky. Do a weekly gin stream? I can't. So, pretty much like the only gym around here literally has signs saying no filming. So that is an unfortunate no-go. Like, I would love to turn the garage into like a makeshift gym, but there's just too much stuff in there at the minute. Like, there's no space for anything. I can't even do unboxings in there anymore. So, like, the garage needs a really big clean out. I mean, the whole house needs a big clean out, to be fair. But then the problem with that is when you have no space for anything, it's really difficult to do a big clean out because you have no space to move anything. You know what I mean? So it's really difficult. Like, I do really need to start throwing a bunch of stuff out there. Like, I really need to get the house sorted. It's like the shelves behind me, man. Like, I really need to get them organized again. But it's finding the time. Because obviously, if I'm not at work, I'm here. Right? And if I'm here, I have this feeling, right? I have this feeling that I should be doing something productive. And yes, obviously cleaning and arranging and all that is technically productive. But that's not what I mean. When I say productive, I mean I should be working on content. You know, like that is my thought process. That's one of the reasons I don't game for fun anymore. Like I know we've talked about this on Twitch before, like back when I was streaming only to Twitch. We've definitely talked about this before. But yeah, I don't play games for fun. Like any time I play a game, it's for content. What happened at the gyms there for them to ban filming? I have no idea. I have literally no idea. It might have something to do with the fact like it's a pretty big gym and it's very, very busy there. Like it is very, very busy at this gym. So maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. But it's like the only gym around now. So it could also be because of that. It might also just be company policy because it's like a chain gym. Because it's the one that Gem goes to. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I would love to start doing more IRL stuff. Obviously, I can't really stream IRL, mainly due to the fact there's no good 5G anywhere in this area, which just freaking sucks. As you guys saw during the test stream we did at the pub early December? No, it was like November, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like late November. And yet the one we did on the birthday stream worked because that was a different area. So we can't really do anything like that, unfortunately. Oh, doesn't affect. He's a ghost type. He's a ghost type. Ghosts are weak to bug, right? Yeah, ghosts are weak to bug. Oh, okay. No, they're not. But yeah, so I can't really do IRL streams unless I go somewhere specific. But then it's a case of like, what do I stream? There's nothing in this area to stream, man. It's not like I can be like, oh, what's his name? Is it I Show Speed or something like that? It's not like I can be like him and just travel the world streaming that, you know? Like I'm very limited in what I could do, especially locally. So yeah, it's one of them, man. Not gaming to enjoy, but I get an initial job. Exactly, Darren, exactly. Like it's one of those things where what's the easiest way? So the easiest way I can think of putting it, right? If I'm going to sit there and play a game, right? I feel like I should be using that time to also make content for said game. Yeah, you know, sort of like double dip in that. That's the way I feel anyway. As we know from all the shutdown shops in that mall. Yeah, so when they were here for the birthday weekend, we took a trip through the mall. And yeah, like 60, maybe even 70% of the shops in there. This is a full-size mall, by the way. Like 60 to 70% of the shops in there are all shut, like permanently shut down. Hey, Homer, how are you, bro? You good, buddy? Got a motorcycle? I do not, no. I also don't really want to get one. I genuinely think I would actually die if I had a motorcycle. Like, I don't think it would be very safe me having a motorcycle. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like to get a GoPro though, but they're so fucking expensive. And the reason I want a GoPro is so I can like mount it to the car and that. So I could start doing maybe like not fully travel stuff, but I could do a little vlogging while driving and that. Like that would also be pretty cool, I think. But dude, yeah, GoPros are so expensive, man. Like how much is a GoPro now? Because obviously you'd have to get like the car mounting and all that sort of stuff, so... Plus, I would want like the waterproof kit for using it outside if it's raining. Because that is one problem I had with this DJI Osmo that I didn't actually consider beforehand. And that was Will this be usable in the rain? I didn't consider that, and naturally during the birthday weekend, we had an absolute horrific downpour on one of the days, which really limited what I could do. Right, where is the GoPro? Where's the shop? Dude, all the GoPro website is like all their freaking awards and stuff. I want the shop, man. Yeah, it would end up being the ultra-wide hero, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay, look, I can't talk. Comparing the standard to the ultra-wide, we would definitely need the ultra-wide. I mean, it's 4K 60, I don't really care about that though, I just do like 1080p. It does have built-in stabilization though, which is insanely crazy. Waterproof, massively important, but how much is it? How much is it? Dude, where's even the buy? Like that. Okay, GoPro's website is terrible, man. GoPro's shop is terrible, dude. Where's the buy option? I literally, it's just popped up as well. It's just popped up saying get 15% off. Yeah, okay, I would have 15% off if I could find how much it is. There's literally no buy button anywhere. Dude, how much? Shop by activity, maybe? No, dude, how much is the GoPro? I can't find the price. Right, this right here, guys, this right here, this is how you don't make a good shop. This is how you make a terrible online shop. When it is literally hard to find how to buy something, your shop is failing. Oh, I think I might have found it. I think I found it. Okay, from £350. It is from £350, but that is literally just the camera. That is literally just the camera. Which is not amazing, but it's not terrible. Because obviously you would have to get the accessories. I tell you what, let's just quickly throw these into the basket. Yeah, I've actually found the buy now. I've actually found the buy. Right, okay, so that's, well, technically 360, but it is on offer right now. So it's £100 off, so it should be 460. I'm obviously not going to buy one because I can't afford one. But let's see. So that's the camera itself, right? That's just the camera. You would obviously need protection for it. Where are you? Okay, well, I have no idea what any of those cases are. I mean, that looks to be 50 quid, but I don't know if that's the one I would actually need. I would need the mounts, though. That's the big one. Like, you would definitely need the mounts. And that's where GoPro freaking murder you. Like, GoPro murder you on the mounts, man. They are so freaking expensive. It's like 30 to 40 quid a mount. And you would need, like, 5 different mounts. So, realistically, to get a GoPro in that with the correct mounts and stuff like that, I would be looking at combined in total probably about 500 to 600 quid, which is just, it's way too much, man. It's way too much. That's why I've not bothered getting one. Because even though I know I would use it in the car, it's not worth that cost. You know what I mean? Mainly due to the fact that vlogging content doesn't really do amazingly well on the channel in general from what I've experienced so far. Obviously, the addiction video is a little bit of an outlier. Like, if all vlogging content performed that well, then it would be worth the cost. Kind of. You know what I mean? Because it would help with growth a little bit. But until that point, it's just not worth it. Which is a shame, because a GoPro would be really cool. I know the noise is really annoying, Lassie. I know. Hey, Ammo. How are you doing, buddy? No, I took it away. It's 360, but it should be 460. No, they have two different sections now. They have two different sections. There's like the information page with no buy button, and then there's like a separate section that you have to go to before you get to the item page. So I did find it in the end. Makes me laugh seeing shit dick pop up as your Pokemon. That's just the problem when you let chat name Pokemon, man. That's just the problem with letting chat name Pokemon. Ooh, not very effective. Okay, that's not ideal. Never give Yakuza a try. I got it myself last year. Starting more like a dragon. Stick the GoPro in the sea. Either way though, man, it's still like, still getting the GoPro itself is an insane cost. Dude, did you really have to hurt me that bad? Yeah, I can't justify the cost of a GoPro. You know what I mean? It's way too expensive. It's way too expensive, especially while like doing the mortgage and all that. Until I start vlogging more, and until vlogging starts to pay off more, it's not worth the cost for me. You know what I mean? Like for now, I just have to make do with the DJI. So it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Maybe towards the end of this year we might see. Most vloggers use their phone cam anyway. Not true. Not true. So it depends on the size of the vlogger. Most vloggers now will actually use either GoPros or DJI. Because it is a lot better than phone cameras. Obviously you can use a phone camera, but there are a lot of limitations using a phone camera. Love this era of Pokemon. Oh yeah, dude. Gen 2 was amazing. Gen 2 was so fun. I will have to say though, guys, I'm really sorry. I've been holding it in, but I really need to run toilet again. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 2 minutes. I'm absolutely busting. I will be right back. But yeah, I'm like in desperate need of the toilet again. I'll be right back, everybody. Chat amongst yourselves. I'm back, guys. I'm back. He's off for a sneaky sleep? No, definitely not. Nowhere near enough time for that. Absolutely nowhere near enough time for that. And it's like I said, like if I did smoke, I would still tell you guys. Like I've no qualms about being honest. Vlog on a Ring doorbell, could you imagine? Hey Samson, how are you, bro? How's the quitting nicotine going? Not good, but not terrible. It could be going better. Like, it could definitely be going better, but it could also be going a lot worse. You know what I mean? You could set a clock to Primal's Bladder. Dude, it would be even worse if I was drinking alcohol. Too much coffee shit? No, no. Believe it or not, coffees don't actually make me need a crap all that much. It is genuinely just bladder. Like, I just have a really weak bladder. That's all my issue is. Well, ever since cutting down on smoking as well, my throat gets so sore. Like, so sore. Even now, like, that's why I'm trying to drink a lot, right? Like, I'm trying to drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. Obviously, it's no good for hydration. Yeah, I know. But it's still a little bit of moisture on the throat. And I've had the coffee. My throat right now is actually killing me. Like, it is absolutely killing me. That's why I've moved the mic closer to my mouth and I'm talking quieter. Obviously, you guys can't really tell that I'm talking quieter because of the way the equalizer works on the mic. But I've actually lowered my talking volume quite a lot, just to try and give my throat that little bit of rest. And I don't know what it is. Like, you would think that stopping smoking, or should I say smoking a lot less. Okay, well, that's unexpected. That's unexpected, right? But yeah, you would think quitting smoking would actually make it, like, less painful, like your throat should feel better, right? But no, it's still murder, man. It's still absolute murder. In fact, it's actually worse now that I've, like, massively cut down / quit. It's massively worse compared to how I was before. It's like smoking before actually had me having, like, a better throat. You know what I mean? Coffee is good for the pre-morning poo. Dude, it makes me constipated. Like, coffee makes me constipated. Meow! What's going on? Thank you for the follow. How you doing, buddy? Transparency is important in business. Exactly, Liam. Exactly. Like, I've always been very straightforward and very transparent with you guys. I have absolutely no qualms about telling you guys the truth. You know? How's it going, Primal? I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. How about yourself, man? Are you having a good day? Don't kill it! Oh! Dude, I was gonna catch it, man. I was gonna catch it. Well, I was gonna try and catch it anyway. I've always wondered how hard is streaming and doing YouTube videos on your voice. You must be trying for ages to avoid dead air. Yes and no. Yes and no. Like, a little bit of dead air isn't the end of the world, especially if something's going on. Like, let's use Expedition 33 as an example. Right? If you're in a story moment on that, like during a cutscene, you're fine not talking because you're watching the cutscene. You know, that bit's fine. Whereas right now, obviously, there's not a lot going on. So yeah, dead air would be very, very boring. You know? You are always trying to talk, whether you're making streams or videos. So it does do a number on your throat. But at the same time, I've actually kind of fucked myself a little bit with regards to it. And the reason I say that, right? The reason I say that is you have to think. I used to do... Oh, dude, not the one shot. I used to do daily Let's Plays, right? Like, I used to upload daily Let's Plays, but I would record, like, 2 to 5 videos a day. So my throat was always working, essentially. And that improves how long it can last without getting sore and all that. Whereas when I moved over to more challenges than anything, I wasn't constantly talking day in, day out. So my throat now is not as used to it as it used to be. Because before, obviously, I was doing the Let's Plays and streaming. Whereas now, my stream schedule, for example, is a lot shorter than it used to be. Okay, can you stop talking already? My stream schedule is a lot less than it used to be. My content, like my Let's Plays, are basically non-existent. So the only talking I really do is at work, to somebody else, or recording the challenge scripts. And even the challenge scripts are getting really difficult. Like, just talking for an hour straight. Hello, Suicine. Even talking for an hour straight is getting pretty brutal. Like, it is getting pretty brutal. Sometimes you gotta let the moment breathe. Not again. Ducking out. What? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Someone want to inform me what's going on? It'll be alright. Your body is screwing. Try to get you back to smoking to stop the pain. So I've noticed that with the cough. I'm on. Oh, you're just off. Okay, no worries, Jim. No worries, bro. It's with that comment being right after randos, not again. I was like, wait, what's going on? Is something going on? Never mind. But yeah, I have noticed with like the quitting cough. that quitting smoking has obviously caused a cough. Smoking while in that stage will actually get rid of the cough, and it's really weird, right? You would honestly think, oh no, okay, yeah, now I get you. You're on about the Zapdos. But yeah, you would honestly think quitting smoking would get rid of a cough, right? But no, that is not the case, and it sucks, man. It sucks so bad. It's like you're just constantly navigating your own body trying to screw you. Appreciate your channels. As a 38-year-old dude with no friends around, this helps to fill the void. Believe it or not, man, I know the feeling. Like, I know the feeling. I have like no friends locally. A lot of the people that I consider friends, I guess is a way to put it, are literally, well, where's the closest one live? The closest one lives like 4 hours away, like 3 to 4 hours away. So nothing really, like, I don't really get to hang out with anyone locally either. So it's like it is just me and you guys, you know? Like, this is how we have fun together. That's why I say, like, the atmosphere we try and build on this channel is like the bar atmosphere, you know? Our streams are always a case of we just have a group of people getting together and having a laugh. That is the atmosphere we go for here. Well, both here on streams and in Discord, actually. Like, Discord's the same. What are friends? I have no idea, Rando. I have no idea, man. But yeah, that's all we aim for. We just aim for a nice group of people that can have fun together. Both in the streams and in the Discord server. And you know what? I'm really pleased to say that over the years we've been doing all this for, that is exactly how we've done it. Like, we actually have that. Like, a lot of people in Discord, for example, are very friendly with each other. They'll always have a laugh, they'll talk, you know? We have no trouble. I mean, we've had a little bit of trouble over the years, but that's been like the odd one person being an outlier, which we just get rid of, you know? If one person is poison for the community, we just get rid of them. It's like everybody is totally safe to be themselves. Yeah, exactly. You only have issues when I turn up. So all the time. It's the nicotine, because I am on nicotine replacements. I haven't got a cough, dude. Just feel horrid. I mean, that's the thing though. Like, I'm not really getting nicotine withdrawals anymore. Like, I'm past the nicotine withdrawals. Even when I was having like one every 24 hours, you know, I wasn't really getting any nicotine withdrawals. The nicotine was actually making me feel sick. It was making me feel sick and like really lightheaded because my body just isn't used to it anymore. I also have no friends. All mine are free to into A+, and I don't drive. That's the thing, man. It's like, friends are overrated when you become adults, right? Friends are so overrated, man. No, I think it's just one of those things, you know? People grow apart. People want different things. And all that sort of stuff, so it's kind of one of them, you know? It's like, believe it or not, the only people I consider friends anymore, right, are actually viewers. Like, they started off as viewers. Those are the only people I actually consider friends these days. And it's quite funny. These people, I know for a fact, would have my back more than people I've known for 20 years in the local area, you know? And I got to the point a long time ago, like a long time ago, once doing YouTube and Twitch and my confidence level improved in that, I got to the point where it was a case of I just stopped caring, I stopped giving a fuck about what other people thought and all stuff like that. And if I think someone is going to be a negative influence on my life, then I'm just not going to bother with them, you know? Like, if someone has my back, I've got their back. Like, that's the sort of thing, that's the sort of way I do it. Whereas with a lot of the people I know, it is definitely not the case. So it's kind of one of them now. Like, I only try and keep people around that, one, I know I can have a laugh with. Two, I know would have my back if shit hit the fan. And likewise, obviously, I've got their back in return and all that. And it just goes from there, you know what I mean? But yeah, they all started as viewers. There is not one person locally anymore that I would actually consider a friend. Else as we choose to be here for you. Exactly, Wilson, exactly. I was having a laugh earlier, Primal said hi on Discord, and 2 people immediately told you to fuck off. I thought poor Primal, but now I know it's set out to love. Yeah, so one of the big memes that started, I don't know why this even started. Like, I don't know why it became a thing. But one of the things that started is whenever I say hi in Discord now, everyone just tells me to fuck off. It's great. It's so fun. Obviously, it's not done out of malice or anything like that. It is genuinely just people having a laugh. But yeah, it is also how men talk to their friends. That is definitely not true. And everyone works when the other isn't, or someone is off when I'm working. Yep. Also true. Also true. That's why, obviously, the distance kind of helps us. The distance definitely helps us a bit. Because if we are ever going to have any form of like meetup or anything like that, then it's kind of always a case of like, okay, we're all just going to book this time off and we're all just going to meet up and have a weekend. So obviously everyone has to travel and stuff like that. So we just make a weekend out of it instead of like a one-nighter. You know what I mean? It's like we've done a one-nighter before, and while it was fun, it feels kind of rushed. You know? It feels like you can't really... I don't know, you don't really get as much fun from one night as you do over a weekend. Does that make sense? Why, thank you, Dom. I appreciate that, buddy. You have a good community here? I do, you know, and you know what? I'm actually really happy about that. I am really happy about that. Because, I mean, I've seen other people's communities and the way they interact and all that, and I'm just like... This is such a fake thing, you know what I mean? Obviously, I kind of have that perspective, though, of... With some streamers and content creators, I've obviously seen their content, I've seen the way they interact with viewers and with fans and all that sort of stuff. But then I've also seen them in a creator-only aspect. You know, I've seen what they are actually like when there's no cameras and all that sort of stuff. So I sort of know what they can be like behind closed doors. And I'm just like, why be so fake, you know? Like, what is the point in that? Like, just be your fucking self, man. No one is going to care. It's like, just be yourself. Be true. That's how I think it should be. And because of that, you know, we have a genuine community here, which is great. It's the best way to have it. Hands down, it is the best way to have it. Because obviously, you're not gonna build proper relationships with people if you are fake. You know, does that make sense? That's the way I think of it anyway. Hopefully I explain it in a proper way. I know sometimes my explanations are terrible, so hopefully this time it came out okay. Agreed. Well, I'm glad you think so as well then, Rando. I'm glad you think so. I've got friends quite locally, but I haven't hung out with them for quite a while because life. Obviously, life does get in the way as well at times. Like, life will definitely get in the way at times for sure. There's no getting around that, unfortunately. Because obviously, adults have responsibilities. You know, adults have a lot of responsibilities. You've got bills to pay. You know, you've got to work, you've got bills to pay. You might have child responsibilities. It's obviously, some people have kids, some people don't. You've got family commitments. You might have jobs that need getting done around the house. Like, adults lead busy lives. You don't get a lot of time to hang out with people. And then when you do get a bit of free time, sometimes you don't want to hang out with anyone.
If a medium can speak to the dead, imagine what a large can do.
I hate you so much right now, Dart. I hate you so much, dude. No dad jokes. I will say the same area, Samson, but I'm not going any more specific than that. I just realized I fucked up. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength HM. This one night is a way past when I was in my teens. I could go 2 or 3 days doing all nighters. Now been 3 days. I can't wait for bed. That's what I mean. It's like when we do have a weekend together and that, we will basically all kill ourselves. And I think Dal will agree on this. Maybe Doyle will as well if he's still here. I don't know if Doyle's still here though. I've not seen him in chat for a bit. Hey, Quirky. But yeah, like we kind of kill ourselves on the weekend. You know, it's like
The cheapest meat you can buy is deer balls. They're under $1.
I hate you so much, Dart. But yeah, it's like when we do make a weekend of it, we do genuinely kill ourselves because we'll get up at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. for breakfast and that. Well, obviously we'll get up before that. We'll have breakfast at like 8 or 9 a.m. And then we're pretty much awake from that point on then until sort of minimum like 2 or 3 a.m. the next day. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely, we do things very dumb in that situation. But obviously, when time is limited, you obviously want to make the most of it and that. And you still have a bit of fun. You killed yourself? I did. But I also didn't hide in the hotel room half the day, Doyle. Like some people. No, I know. I remember you telling me why you did it, so it's fine. Don't worry. I'm just fucking with you, bro. So all the bigger channels have a real toxic community. Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've said this on stream before. But one of the reasons I've not made any more FF Tactics videos, one of the reasons I've not made any more of them since the initial release of the HD remaster and that, is because the Tactics community is so fucking toxic. Like, it is, like, I thought 7 had the worst community. Like, 7's community is toxic, right? I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. Yeah, 7 has a very toxic community. Dude, the Tactics community puts 7 to shame. Like, I would actually rate Tactics, well, I would rate Tactics' community to something like League of Legends. That is how bad that community is, I think. And that's why I've not made any more content for that game. Because the content I did make, the comments on those videos, it was disgusting, man. Like, it was so disgusting. Like, here's the thing as well. Oh, dude, I've just seen a fly past me and it's so annoying. I hate flies. But here's the thing, right? I could have made another 5 to 10 videos for Tactics. Yeah, easily another 5 to 10 videos. And all of those videos would have easily been 40 to 100,000 views. So by not making them, I missed out on between 500,000 to 1 million views, which financially, I probably missed out on, I mean, obviously the CPM changes on the video, but financially it was probably between like £1,000 to £2,500, right? That's how much I would have missed out on from doing those 10 videos. But you know what? I don't even want it if it means getting that community involved in us. You know what I mean? That is adding poison into the community, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So yeah, I just don't want to introduce community members like that. You know, I am avoiding any toxicity in this community. And whenever I see anything starting up, I put a stop to it. I put my foot down. We are all adults here. We can have different opinions, and you can talk about your different opinions. But the minute shit start getting slung and everything devolves into an argument, that's where the foot gets put down. And if one person is routinely doing that, then that person is going to get banned. It is as simple as that, you know what I mean? It's like we take care of our community here. Have you ever tried World of Warcraft? No, I mean, the only MMO I've properly played has been FF14. Dude, I couldn't think of the name there for some reason. Where do I get strength from? I need to sail back over the ocean, don't I? I need to sail back over the ocean. Strength's in the previous town, isn't it? Suffer with insomnia in a weekend would kill me just caffeine. That's kind of what we did. We just lived on caffeine all weekend. Back in town, going to get some dinner? No worries, dude. No worries at all. It's like, you go get some food, man. You go get some food. Oh, I do have an Umbreon. Dude, I forgot that I had an Umbreon. I mean, it's too low level to really do anything with, though. Let's get rid of Primal. We'll get rid of Primal, it's fine. Yeah, I've not really tried World of Warcraft. I mean, I've technically tried it when it was like, I think it was like a free trial or something like that. I was in like some wooded area, like the very start of the free trial. I was in like some wooded area with a giant tree. I had no idea how to get out of that area, so I gave up. Or it popped into Discord the other day. Yeah, I saw it. It was like 3 AM or something, right? But then because he left it so late, I saw that you were the only one who replied to him, Dot, like half an hour later, and he'd already gone by then. Does anyone know where Strength is? I actually can't remember where the Strength HM is. I know, no, somewhere here gives me Fly, don't they? I got Fly here. Strength probably is in the previous town. Where do I get Strength from? Lighthouse? Oh, so I should have done the Lighthouse first. Okay, time to go back across the ocean. Some of the solo challenges are really fun. You'd love them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't want to do another MMO, you know what I mean? I don't even really have time for FF14 anymore, so... Yeah, I just don't want to do another MMO. I also need to get to the top to learn of the problems and to come here to get the medicine. Oh yes, I've got to sail up, then sail down, then sail back. Oh, god damn it! I thought you could skip that though. Couldn't you just get the medicine and then go? No, yeah. Oh, sorry, I messed up. Yeah, I should have done the lighthouse first. It's fine, it's fine. That kind of explains why we went from trainer levels like 20 to 22 to level 30 all of a sudden. You know what, though? I need some chocolate, man. I need chocolate. It's okay, though. I have chocolate right here. Primal Sailor. I mean, I
recently took a poll and found that 100% of the people in the tent were angry when it collapsed.
Shake. Okay, that was funny, Evel. I'll give you that. That was funny, bro. God damn it. I can't believe you got me with a dad joke, man. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it when I find a dad joke funny. God damn it, man. God damn it. You guys are so evil. You know that? Yeah, Dom, they're fine. Thank you very much for asking, buddy. It's like Jen popped into Twitch chat earlier on, and Nana Primal showed up on stream earlier on as well. Like, everybody is cool. Or should I say everyone is good? Yeah, we'll go with that. Everyone's good. You know, I feel like I should buy some repels. I definitely think I should buy some repels, man. I have no idea, Rando. I've not played this game in like 15 years. I have no idea myself, man. All I know is like every move we have on Arcanine here is like everything is resistant to it. But I definitely need to get some levels, man. Our Pokemon are way too low leveled. Have a good night, Primal and chat. Early start tomorrow. Hey, dude, don't worry, darling. Like, if you need to go, bro, you are more than welcome to go, man. It's like, I hope you've enjoyed your first time in our stream. Hopefully you've had some fun. The next stream we do, by the way, buddy, will be next Sunday. I never said your name in that conversation, Dal. Yeah, the next stream down will be Sunday the 25th. So make sure you come and join us. We'll have some fun. And if you're not in Discord, come join the server. But yeah, when I was talking about the friend thing, Dal, I never said your name. I don't think I did it. Yeah, no, I never said your name. And if you missed the conversation, it just means you should have been paying more attention. Oh, exactly, Robble. Like, I think we're all the same in that regard. Like, right? When we were kids, all we did was play this game. Hands down, man. Hands down.
A woman attempted to cut off her husband's junk but missed and cut his thigh. She was later charged with a misdemeanor.
Terrible. Terrible. You gotta get creative, Dot, to get me now, man. You gotta get creative to get me now, bro. Oh, protect? Really? What will you be playing on the 25th? Nothing. The 25th is a wheel. The 25th is the next wheel. I disagree. Well, just for that, Dal, I'm gonna ban you. Then you can't watch. We'll see how important your roulettes are then, shall we? How's that, eh? The best joke around here are absolute. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. I will give you that. That one was a good one, Dart. God damn it. So my first Game Boy with Pokemon Blue. Games don't hit like that anymore. They really don't, man. They really don't, unfortunately. Like, I will agree with you on that one. Gaming just isn't the same as it used to be. Come on, Dal. We know you love me, bro. We know you love me. Yeah, probably not. No, probably not. Like, I am totally expecting the answer to that to be new. Now, let's hopefully gain a few more levels in here. Weren't the people in here meant to be trainers? Oh, I'm guessing they only start from the second floor. Dude, how is Chrome using 12 gigs of RAM right now? Yeah, I've got Task Manager open because of the GPU issues we were having yesterday when streaming. And for some reason, Chrome is using, I kid you not, 12 gigs of RAM. I think that's a little bit much, man. I think that's a little bit much. It's not like it's even doing anything. It's like all that is happening on Chrome right now is I have the stream preview playing. Close some tabs then. I don't have that many open. I only have like, I don't know, 80 tabs on Chrome. But they're technically not activated. Although for some reason, Task Manager is saying 47 of them are active. There's definitely not 47 of them active. Usually Chrome only uses about 3 gigs of RAM for me. Close your porn. I just like I use Chrome for porn. Like I do that. I use Firefox. Firefox has the better protection, if you will. I mean, wait, what? Who watches porn? Nobody watches porn, right? We're all good boys around here, yeah? It's like nobody watches porn at all. No. You did something stupid, Dot? Why? What did you do, bro? What did you do? You got me curious now. Is there something you can admit in the public? Like, can you publicly admit this? Or is this something you need to be really, really quiet about? I have no idea what you just said, Lassie. You might have to translate that for me, bro. You bought FF7 for the Switch today? Why is that something stupid? Like, why is that something stupid? And do you mean the original 7 or the remake? Like, if you mean the original 7, I don't see a problem with that. OG? Oh, because you can't stand the game. Yeah, I mean, was it at least cheap? But even then, you know, you might be able to have the odd playthrough of it, you know? Like, I'm sure you could stomach 1 or 2 playthroughs, right? You never really get past Midgard without losing interest. Midgard is definitely the most boring section of 7. I will agree with you there. I know a lot of people enjoy Midgard, but nah. I will agree it is hands down the most boring section. One of the things I can suggest is just force yourself to play it 100% Midgard. Like, even if you follow a walkthrough on that, 100% Midgard. And then make a save outside Midgard, and then any other time you want to play 7, just start at that save. You'll thank yourself for that. So finish Midgard, make a save, and just sort of leave it there, and then when you may play it again in the future, just use that save. Take care of yourself and looking forward to the 25th. All the best. No worries, Dom. I shall catch you in a bit, buddy. You go have a good night. I wish you a good evening. Yeah, I think our Arcanine is going to die here, guys. I do kind of regret changing the, randomizing the elements, though. I feel like I should have kept the elements the same, just so we could actually fight things properly, you know? That would have been smart, I feel. Dude, our accuracy is so bad. We are constantly missing with everything. Literally everything is always missing. Oh, come on. How did a lower level quick attack beat a higher level extreme speed, man? Extreme speed should always take precedent, right? Or it should always take priority. Randomized attacks can be rough. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's not rough. Don't get me wrong. It's not rough or anything like that. I don't know. It's just kind of like every fight you're still trying to figure out what is a weakness and what is resistance, you know? That's kind of all it comes down to, really. Wait, is Venusaur level 32 or is it 36? I think Venusaur specifically is 32, right? There's 60 quid for FF7, FF8 remastered dual pack. Dude, what? Whoa. No way. $60 for the FF7 and 8 remaster? Dude, in the UK, the FF7 remaster's like 10 quid and the FF8 remaster's like 10 quid. Why are they so expensive for you? That is a con and a half, bro. $55 to be more accurate, but still, man, that's madness. That's so over the top. I mean, are they really that expensive on Switch, though? Yeah, Venusaur. Okay, Auro's evolving, guys. Auro's evolving. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna look at this. PlayStation Store. Like, I know you said Switch, right? I know you said Switch. I'm just gonna look at the PlayStation Store. No, we do have random evolutions on! Oh, Auro's gonna kill me. Oro is absolutely gonna murder us, guys. Alright, let me search. Final Fantasy VII. What are the odds Oro murders us now because she's now a drowsy? What are the odds of that? Yeah, so the original FF7 is £13. That's the remaster, right? The remaster is £13. And then you said Final Fantasy VIII, right? Final Fantasy VIII. The Final Fantasy VIII remaster is currently on offer. It is 60% off and it is available for £6. Its full price is $15.99. That's on PlayStation, though. So literally, what you paid, God, is 3 times more than it costs in the UK. On the PS, I should say. Twitch never drops prices. Even then, though, man, that's a con and a half. Like, the FF7 and 8 remaster never even released at full price. They were never, ever full price. Normal and ground. Okay, that's not terrible. Stats are pretty bad, though. Oro is suddenly a lot worse. At least it can evolve again. What level does Drowsy evolve? It's like 40, right? We should just keep making Aru evolve over and over again. I think so, Lean. Yeah, I think so. Like, it should. It should, right? 40 something, yeah. Okay, so Aru might be able to evolve again. Dude, what can we turn Aru into at this point? That's the question. Evolves into Hypno starting at level 26. Oh, okay, so we're actually about to evolve Aru again then. As soon as we level up, Aru should evolve. So we should actually level up this fight. Isn't Dragon Rage meant to do 40 damage? Dragon Rage is set to 40 damage, right? Because that just one-shot Aru, like, that did 81 damage. That makes no sense, man. Dragon Rage does specifically 40, right? It is random power? I mean, yeah, but does that affect, like, a set damage amount? How much is it actually doing? Dude, that did 90 damage! That did 90 damage! Dude, I need to get Dragon Rage. Like, I need to get something knowing Dragon Rage, man. That's so freaking strong, dude! We've lost. We literally just lost to a Vulpix. What are the odds this actually kills it? Yeah, I don't think so. We got crushed by a Vulpix, man. We got crushed by a Vulpix, dude. Oh, that feels bad, man. That feels bad. That is shocking, dude. That is so shocking. I was not expecting that in the slightest, man. Like, of all the things, dude. Of all the things, man. We should, look, if we lost to, like, a legendary, fair enough. I'd be okay with losing to a legendary. What a Vulpix, really? Yeah, exactly, man. I got swept by a Vulpix, man. And it was lower level as well. It was like 7 levels lower than me. Like, that thing murdered me, man. Like, it was like 7 levels lower than me as well, right? What level was it? What level was it? It was 10 levels lower than me. Like, dude, I have level 29 and 30 Pokemon. It was literally 10 levels lower than me, and it fucking swept me, dude. Oh my days. I don't even... Oh, okay. Now it feels bad, man. Now it feels bad. And I could have just done that the entire time. God damn it. God damn it. Typical, bro. Who's my favorite Pokemon? You know what? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Like, I don't think I have a favorite Pokemon, to be honest. Like, I don't think I have one. Pamela's getting battered more than Bonnie Blue. Isn't she pregnant now? Like, after she had sex with that 1,000 people, isn't she now pregnant? And she doesn't know who the dad is? Must have been Ash's Vulpix. Probably, man. Hey, Arthur, I didn't even know you were here, dude. And Jerry Springer time. Dude, could you imagine you just have like 1,000 men? Just like sit the men in the audience seats. That's all you would need to do at that point. That would be hilarious though. Cypher does look cool, but its stats are a disappointment. Its stats and moves are a disappointment. But Cypher does visually look cool. I will agree with you there. 100% agree with that. Got a message truck. Oh, you are disabled on 69? That'll be why, Dan. That'll be why. It's amazing how much I actually miss when watching Pokemon. Well, I say watching Pokemon. It's amazing how much I miss when we're playing Pokemon, because obviously I'm talking to you guys, I'm casually eating chocolate. Yeah, I love chocolate. Yeah, most of it is just I'm trying to talk to you guys. You know, though, I do think I need to stop eating chocolate, man. It's like I can feel my mouth and throat drying out again. I definitely need to get some water after this, though. Oh my god, dude. You know what? Moves that deal fixed damage appear to be so freaking strong. Yeah, I think after the stream I'm gonna get some water. Because my throat is actually getting really sore now. I'm out of practice, man. That's all it is, isn't it? Like, I'm so out of practice with talking. Because I don't really talk at work either. Dart, I always like the surprise, buddy. I always like the surprise, Dart. And I always notice you as well. You should be drinking 2 liters of water a day. I should be, yes, I should be. I mean, Luke, there is technically, right, there is water in coffee. So technically, I drink 2 liters of water a day. No, I do need to, I do need to drink more water. Like, I usually have these. I mean, this one's been sat here for I don't know how long, so I'm not actually going to drink that. But these are 1.5 liter bottles of water. Usually, I'll have one of them, and obviously, you know, like when it runs out, I'll refill it and that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, usually I'll have one of them and I will, you know, drink through that, but with the nicotine levels getting lower, well, I say the nicotine levels, with the cigarette count getting lower and lower, I have had such an I don't even know how to describe it, dude. I've had such an ungodly craving for sugar. It is unreal. Like, sugar and crisps. It's like I said earlier, like, I gave up sugar ages ago. You know, I moved on entirely from sugar. I was not having pop. I was having sweetener instead of sugar in my coffee. I basically gave up on sweets. Okay, that one's a lie, we all know that. Yeah, the only sugar I was having was in, like, sweets and chocolates and that. Anything else, and I just wasn't really having it. But since I, like, cut my smoking down, my sugar cravings have skyrocketed. Like, it's crazy how high my sugar cravings have got. The same with the crisps, though. I have never been a fan of crisps, right? I hate crisps. For you Americans, I mean chips. But I've never really been a big fan of them. You know, I'll have a pack maybe once in a blue moon. But again, since the cigarettes started going lower, the craving for them just went whoosh. Like, I will come home from work, and every single day I get back from work, I am just absolutely craving crisps. Like, I don't even know why. I literally don't even know why. Doing a nice one too in the YouTube chat early stream. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. What was it you said, bro? What was it you said, dude? Alright, let's see if Aru revolves again, and if she'll murder me or not. Dude, we need Aura to evolve into something good, otherwise she will actually murder me. Am I pregnant? No, no. So let's buy 500 milliliter bottles of water from Amazon that help me to drink more. See, the only time I will ever actually buy bottles of water is when the bottles that we have get trashed, right? Because look, water's water to me. Water is water to me. Once I finish that bottle of water, yeah, I'll just refill it at the tap. The only time I'll get rid of that bottle is when the bottle itself is just trashed. That is the only time I'll get rid of it. Outside of that, yeah, like that's the only time I'll waste money on water. Too late now, not gonna repeat something nice. Oh, that's just mean, man. Especially because with YouTube chat, I can't even scroll up. I can't even scroll up on YouTube chat. I wonder what Jasmine's team's gonna be like. Dude, I am terrified of finding out. Is that a Clefairy? It's Clefable. I think. Clefable? Wigglytuff. Oh, no. I mean, at least it's not Jigglypuff, right? Oh, but that means it's locked. There is no other evolution for Wiggly, is there? There is no other evolution. Steel and poison. I mean, that's not a bad combination. Wait, no, fire. Isn't Firelight going to be mega lethal to that? Stats are pretty meh, though. Auru's now terrible. Auru's terrible. Oh, boy. The 60 pressure food cravings. I eat so much since quitting, which is great because I'm a skinny bastard. You know what's weird? My food cravings have actually not really changed. Like, I'm not really getting hungry more than usual. It's just, I don't know, I just want crisps more, you know? But I think that's like the crunchiness, like the texture of the chewing and that. I think that's why I want them. I could be totally wrong, though. 2 times fire, 4 times ground. Lovely. Lovely. I just realised I went the wrong way in the tower, didn't I? Yeah, I went the wrong way. I should have gone round the first bit. At least we don't have to fight here now, do we? We need to go get the medicine now. Yeah, we'll go get the medicine, don't worry. Anyway, resistance still is good. Yeah, steel is a good type. Steel is a good type. Like, Auru's going to be pretty tanky now, for sure. Aura is definitely going to be pretty tanky. What is my favorite FF? From purely a story POV. Ooh, purely story, you say? Purely story. I mean, I do like FF10, but there are some holes in the story there, and I like that more for the characters. From a purely story standpoint... Dude, that's a tricky one, man. That's a tricky one. 9 is the right answer. 9 is a good one. 9 does have a good story, but I don't think that's the winner for me. You know what? I'm going to say 16. I'm going to go 16. I think 16 has the best in terms of pure story. Like, I do love the story in 16. I absolutely do not, Dot. Absolutely not. If I want a Star Wars story, I'll go and watch Star Wars. You only like 16 due to Naked Clive? I forgot there was a naked scene in there. But hey, man, Ben Starr, you know, he's very attractive. He's a very attractive man, what can I say? He's got that voice, you know. If Ben Starr asked me to do something, I would happily do it. You know what I mean? Hands down, I would happily do it. Especially since he recorded that intro for me. Wait, is that a shiny? No, that's not a shiny, is it? That Articuno is not shiny. That's just a normal Articuno. Just fuck him already? I mean... Maybe. If I ever got a chance. No. I don't think it's shiny. Yeah, I don't think it is either. It just seems a little bluer than I really remember. 16's a solid choice. 16's forgettable for you? Oh man, how come? The story is amazing. I mean, that's fine, Saga. It's like I say a lot of times. People have different opinions, you know? What I like, somebody could hate, and what I hate, somebody could like. You know, I mean, I hate 12. I absolutely detest the story in FF12. Does that mean it's bad? No, it just means it's bad for me. It just means it's not something I enjoy. It's like, we don't have to match. Why are you back so early? No, it's way early. Oh, but you're on the close. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Did you? No. How come? Does it? Sound off it, oh, is that all? It's chump change. Yeah, I went shopping.
Still? You've been under 1,000?
It's fine. It's fine. Look, if I was on a work day, it might be a little tricky to get to 1,000. Like, there's only so many.
Very straight for that. Okay.
I mean, look, there's only so many cups of coffee I can have at work, okay? So there's only so many, especially now that I don't smoke, like, there's only so many times I can go toilet and have a cup of coffee. It's like, maybe 10,000 a month. So does that mean I get peace and quiet because you're going bed early? Why do you always have to do that? Why can't you just stop? I know I do, it's
I
great.
starve my family like, no, can't do that. I'm not eating anything. I'll fall out with you if you don't have anything.
You have to eat, you can't starve yourself.
You just asked me if I could starve myself. Make your fucking mind up.
No. I'm a woman, I never make up my mind.
It's women who can't make their mind up.
You could do better. I could do a lot better, yeah. I definitely agree with that one. I don't even know what they're on about, but that was the perfect comment to read out. Hi. Alright, so it was nice knowing you all. This might be the last time you ever see me alive. Just remember, she did it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She did it.
And you know full well.
No, there's some people in chat who actually like me today, so they would definitely tune you in. Nah, they would definitely tune you in. No, I don't care if you believe Jam. No, Jam did do it. Jam totally did do it. No, Doyle, we don't approve violence on this channel.
I
hate you all. I hate you all.
Good, stick up for me first.
Well, don't know you. Don't know you. So what? Okay. What you having for your tea then? Yeah. Wait, why can't I carry anymore? Is there an inventory limit on this game? Is it? Yes. Yes, you did. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did get you a fair bit of stuff today. Those were nice. Yeah. Yeah, so you're getting that then. I mean, to be fair, the turkey rice is also incredibly disgusting.
Not that bad.
I've tried adding anything and everything to it. And yet the weird thing is though, you hate turkey. Like, I don't mind eating turkey. I just hate the turkey mince and rice. It's turkey mince and rice, Doyle. It was one of the meals that we can batch cook that I was originally going to have with like going to the gym and that. But it is disgusting. I found it disgusting. Like I absolutely hated it. I did. Like I tried adding hot sauce to it and that didn't do anything. We're on grasses, man. If you're mood and nobody will know, there will be people who know. When I stop turning up or when I stop posting videos, you know I'm dead. No, I mean, I tried hot sauce with it and all that, didn't I? And I just... Yeah, but you usually add a little bit of food to your salt anyway. So, I mean, when you say plenty of salt, I feel like you're going to die from salt overdose. So, you got me. I've not considered running Zelda games, no. I don't think I've ever even actually finished a Zelda game. Okay, well I need to have my tea after. I haven't had any yet myself. So, I'll come down and do mine after. Go on then, bugger off. Give me peace and quiet again. Yeah, basically. Have fun. Don't care for turkey. I mean, turkey's okay. I don't mind turkey. Like, I prefer turkey drumsticks, though, because turkey drumsticks are actually red meat, where it's obviously like a turkey breast, and that is white meat. So I definitely prefer the legs, because I am much more into red meat than white meat. So I mean, chicken, dude. The only way I can really eat chicken is either Nando's or oh, what's that bloody, what's that takeaway called? Well, I say takeaway, like restaurant / takeaway, the fast food place, the chicken fast food place, not KFC before anyone says that, the other one. I just can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I'll have chicken from there or Nando's. Popeyes, that's the one, yeah, Popeyes. That is the one I was on about, yeah. So Popeyes or Nando's, I will have chicken from. And those are like the only places I really like chicken. Pork, I just hate pork. I hate pork in general, no matter where it's from. Turkey, again, you know, as long as it's like the leg, I don't mind that. What other white meat? Is there other white meat? No, I don't think there is, right? Yeah, so it's basically just red meat that I enjoy. Parmesan? What, Parmesan cheese? I hate that. Dude, Parmesan cheese smells like fucking baby sick. Chicken kebab meat ain't that tasty. No, I don't actually like chicken kebabs. If I'm having a kebab, I want either sheesh, steak, lamb. Like red meat, man. I need red meat. I like red meat. I hate white meat. The white meat I find really tasteless and bland and boring. What should you eat for dinner today? You haven't really eaten yet today? Curry. You should order an Indian curry. That is always the answer. I'm not only saying that because I've been craving a curry for like 6 months. But you should totally get a curry. I think long pig is white meat. Isn't all pig white meat? Like, I think pig in general is just all considered white meat, right? Lamb is top meat though, my favorite. I love lamb. I love lamb. I had lamb last night, and I'm going to again tonight. We had a Sunday dinner yesterday, but there was quite a bit of leftovers, so I've got that in a tub downstairs, and I'm going to warm up and have today. Beef, pork, I prefer beef. Yeah, I think it depends on the type of beef and how it's cooked. Like if I was to compare the best beef I've had to the best lamb I've had, I would definitely put the beef as being better. But lamb is also incredibly good, and I just don't think I've found that perfect place for it. You know what I mean? You don't actually know what long pig is? It's human. Oh, yeah, no, I'd never heard that. I have heard though that human does taste like pork. There was this guy who in a documentary actually went to this like institute or something. He had this like long spike that he stuck into his leg, and when he pulled it out, it was like a tube basically filled with like his leg meat, like a big chunk of his meat out of his leg. Dude's fucking nuts for doing this. I 100% dude is nuts for doing this. Like, he literally took a giant hole. I say giant hole. It was like a straw, basically. But yeah, he took like a straw's worth of meat out of his leg, and then he cooked it and ate it, and his literal response was, wow, that actually tastes just like pork. So yeah, apparently humans taste like pork. If you haven't seen that documentary, by the way, totally worth it. Like, it is probably on YouTube. If you just search YouTube, like, a documentary human meat taste or something like that. If you search that, you should get just the clip. Lamb is beautiful while expensive though. 100% it is very expensive, yes. It is very, very expensive. Way too expensive for what it is. But at least compared to the other cuts anyway. And ate toe meat? What do you mean toe meat? Never a shot of whiskey when we're saying, what do you mean toe meat? You mean like a toenail? When did he toe meat raw in front of me? I have no idea what toe meat is, bro. Did he just go up to someone and like bite their toe off or something? Did he just like Mike Tyson somebody's toe? Like, is he not aware that that should be an ear and not a toe? He stopped on something and it removed a square of flesh from his toe. He ate that. Dude, I don't mean to like sound offensive or anything like that, but I think your friend is fucking nuts. Like, I think your friend needs professional help. If he's biting chunks out of his own toe, he needs professional help. Like, hands down, man, hands down, he needs professional help. Like, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. At the same time, though, it makes for a good story on the internet. But I think we can all agree on that one, right, guys? We can all agree? You know, I should really use the repels that I've just bought, shouldn't I? Where are my repels? There. Oh, yeah, because they're only on Pokemon Crystal, we can't set them to an exclusive button, can we? We have to actually go into the bag every single time and use them. He fucking was moved up north now, but he was a strange guy. Also licked my dog's tongue. He was popular with the ladies, though, for some reason. I mean, maybe it was like a confidence thing? Maybe? I don't know. Although then again, I mean, most arseholes usually are popular with the ladies. Like, most crazy people usually are, so... Maybe that's all it was, you know. Maybe that's all it was. That's what we can go with anyway, though, isn't it, guys? We can go with that. Alright, at least now, though, we have the medicine, guys, which means we can get strength, which means we can sail back across the ocean. We've only done that sailing... Well, we've only done that surf, like, what? 4 times now? 5 times? How did we go from filming kids to cannibalism? That's just how things happen around here. It's not even that weird, believe it or not, Lean. Like, that's pretty tame for the Pokemon conversations. And we never talked about filming kids. It was filming for kids. That was the difference. But yeah, it's like, dude, if you've not seen like the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond streams, 100% Lean, you need to go and take a look at them, bro. They are crazy. Okay, they are crazy. Some very weird topics were brought up in them. Like, incredibly weird topics. Four kids is trash? What the hell is 4 kids? Primal filming kids is why he's not allowed near schools. I am allowed near schools. Okay, I am allowed near schools. Do you have a tramp stamp? No, I do not have any tattoo at all. And I will never have a tattoo. English Anime Dog Company? Oh, I remember them. Yeah. Dude, I used to watch Code Lyoko on there. Yeah, I remember who you're on about now. We're working on the tramp stamp? No, you're not, because it needs 5 grand for me to get a tramp stamp. Well, technically just a tattoo on my arse rather than a tramp stamp. Nice tattoo though. Yeah, I mean, that's what needs the 5 grand, Doyle. I'm working on it. Dal, you will never save 5 grand to make me get a tattoo on my horse, bro. Like, that will never happen, and we are all aware of that. You spend way too much money playing blackjack. You got your tax rebate back? Yeah, but something tells me you kind of need that money right now, Doyle. Like, I still think I'm pretty safe, bro. I still think I'm pretty safe. It's the same with Moop. Moop had a rebate that was very close to being able to afford it, and apparently he was thinking about it. But I was just like, no, dude, just use it for your birthday. Like, he's going on holiday for his birthday. I was like, just don't be fucking stupid, you know? That's too much money to piss around with, you know what I mean? That's why whenever the topic comes up, if anyone actually considers these, I always try and talk them out of it. Because it is too much money. We need 5,000 live viewers, then we can pool £1 each. Dude, if I had 5,000 live viewers, and this was like a consistent average, yeah? If I had 5,000 live viewers as a consistent average, I wouldn't even charge for an arse tattoo. That would just be one of the things we did in a stream. I don't think you realize how insane 5,000 live viewers actually is. That is massive. Like, absolutely massive. Especially on the sponsorship side of things. Like, 5k viewers with a sponsorship. Here's how streams are usually charged, right? If you're sponsoring a stream, usually you would charge like $1 to $2 per viewer per hour. So with 5,000 live viewers, if I was to get a sponsorship, which with 5,000 viewers more than likely would happen, I could charge companies like 10 grand an hour for the stream. That is how insane 5,000 live viewers actually is. Like, it is madness. Letter W on each cheek would spell wow. The stream would never end. I mean, it would, because you gotta think, like, with 5,000 viewers, you would have lines of sponsors. Like, you would have people queuing up outside the door. It's like YouTube and Twitch is a numbers game. It's like, remember when I was just doing the challenges last year? Or, no, it would technically be 2 years ago now. When all my challenges were getting, like, between 50 and 100k views. Dude, I was literally turning sponsorships down every day. Mainly due to the fact it was just, like, really crappy ones and that. But either way, I was still turning them down every day because I actually had the numbers for them. Whereas now, they don't want to know me. Exactly, Wilson, exactly. That's why it's such a scandal right now. Like, it is absolutely such a scandal. You'd been in the money and owe the community an arse tattoo? Exactly, man, exactly. Like, I don't think, like, 5,000 views on a YouTube video is fucking terrible, right? Like, 5,000 views on a YouTube video does absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Whereas 5,000 live viewers on a stream, if you could get 5,000 viewers every stream you did, dude, that's insane. That's easily millionaire status. You know what I mean? And that, like, you wouldn't even need anybody to actually, like, sub or use bits or donor or anything like that for that kind of money. That'd just be sponsors and ad revenue. That's how crazy 5,000 viewers is for streams. Whereas for YouTube, yeah, it's basically nothing for a video. I mean, let's take a look at that. The last video I did was the addiction one, right? Like the cigarette one. That's on 12,000 viewers, and that has made £19. So for 12,000 views, it's made £19. So, I mean, what's that in the grand scheme? It's like, it's a bit over £1, right? It's not £2 for 1,000. It's like, what, £1.50, £1.60 per 1,000 views? So yeah, 5,000 views on a video, not a huge amount. Whereas for streams, that is a crazy amount of money. Anyway though, guys, I am afraid to say we have hit that time of night. It is time that we end up calling it. I know. You're all gonna miss me because you love me so much. Look, I know it's...
motherfucker.
God damn it, Sushi. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Right as I'm going now. God damn it. No, thank you. That's very nice of you. That is very nice. See, I always knew you guys love me. I'm very pretty. I'm very pretty. Rejoice no more Primal. No, you guys love me. I know you all love me. I have an amazing voice. I have an amazing face. I have an amazing chocobo neon sign. And I have a wire. I have an amazing wire. Look, it's the first thing I saw that I could grab, okay? Oh, man. No worries, Lean. I shall catch you later. And you, Samson. Remember, guys, the next stream will be on Sunday. However, Sundays will start a little earlier. Sunday will start at 6 p.m. UK. Obviously, if you guys want to be pinged and stuff like that when the streams actually start, join the Discord server. !Discord on Twitch and on YouTube. It is down in the video description. Join the server. You guys will get notifications when videos go live, when streams go live, and you can bully me. So, you know, you get the best of all the worlds combined, basically. Just join Discord server. Nice. Enjoy. It's the beard we call for Primal. Screw the content. It's the beard. My beard's amazing. My beard's going grey. Dude, my beard's going grey. Oh, no. To be fair, the beard's going to get destroyed on Sunday, I bet. I bet the beard gets destroyed on Sunday, and I'm not looking forward to that, man. I've only just grew my beard back, man. I've only just started to grow it back. State of that beard. I know. I need to put some beard oil on it. I need to give it a nice brush and put some beard oil on it. Like, I need to straighten this out for sure. Oh, man. God damn it. On that note, though, everybody, thank you very much for bullying me. I hope you all had fun. I know I certainly have. And I shall see you all later. Have a good evening, everybody.